All right, there we are. We are live, and unfortunately, we've don't really have a full house this week, guys. We've only really got Forrest and Bard, but that's fine.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Vietnam! And today we're gonna play some tunes for you! Starting off with the Beach Boys, and many other classical tunes.
Oh, well, that's actually probably better. Out here, they'd just be playing 40 song. They'd only put like 40 songs out here in Washington, and they'd all be Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and just nothing but grunge.
Indeed.
Some days I think Washington is pretty much perpetually stuck in the 90s.
That sounds like Crusoe around here. Crusoe, they're stuck in the 80s.
Really?
Every Pink concerts, Drive Trans Ams, they all listen to 80s hair bands. It's fucking hilarious. It's like a time capsule.
Hey, well, at least the 80s had cool music.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80s music was. I don't hate grunge bands, but if we're speaking objectively, 80s had way cooler music than the 90s.
Indeed. But anyway, let us continue the story.
All right, so today what we're gonna have is Jack is gonna begin his rite of accomplishment to ascend and in rank, and later on and at the same time we're also gonna have runs of papers get a little training in his Kailendo. And right now I'm just going to right before we start I'm gonna link to the Discord so the kinfolk can come in and watch. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. And also, before we begin, a brief moment of silence for Jim the Anvil Needhart, who passed away today. He was part of the Hart Foundation. How does no one remember that?
With his wicked laugh and his goatee beard.
Yep. He is no longer with us.
Sucks.
Yep.
What was cause of passing?
Let me take a look. Jim Needhart. My gut tells me it was probably a heart attack. Because that happens to a lot of these guys.
Wow.
It says he's dead at 63.
Wow.
Says cause of death is unknown at this time.
Wow, that's quite young.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's a heart attack because that is very common with wrestlers. Like a lot of these guys have heart problems.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, if it turns out it was a heart attack, I called it. All right, but yeah, it sucks he's gone. So press F to pay your respects. All right, and now moments gone. Let's get on with the show. All right, open up at the Sept. Runs with papers arrives to meet Jack. You can tell that Jack looks like he's gone through some changes.
And he looks more older than he is. But yes. He says to Rungs, "Hey Rungs, how's it going?"
Live, I guess.
Good. I was wondering if I could have a moment or a minute of your time. If you're not too busy. I was wondering if you would come with me to the set of the Silver Fangs and meet the cults of my house and be a witness to my sayings of my ascension to the next rank. What say you, honorable Garu of the Bonara tribe?
Line.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I was doing like I was doing a. Crap. What was that thing that Mystery Science Theater 3000 did? I don't remember. It's that other thing they do where they just talk over the movies instead of doing the whole show. I can't remember. If anyone remembers what that thing is called, put it in the chat. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay, Bard.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So Forrest, you agreed to go?
Yes.
All right.
Awesome. Then my respectable and honorable full moon Bronara rungs of
brother.
paper.
My brother.
My brother. Yes. Let us go to a fancy pantsy castle and meet some fancy pantsy people. You might not like it, but it is my parents are very nice and very kind, and they are not your typical arsehole Silverfang people. But if you get on the wrong side of them and cause too much mischief, prepare to lose your head. But yes. But anyway, let us go. I go to see drinks kills the bottle.
You need something, young Master Jack.
Indeed. I need a moon bridge open to my sept, the Silverfang sept, in good old London, where my father and his alpha sort of run stuff. I need to see my elders for the rights of accomplishment.
Kills with a bottle opens up the moon bridge, and you two pass through.
Awesome.
So you guys arrive at the Silverfang sept out in London, and it would look how you would think a Silverfang sept would look like. It's very ostentatious.
I want to arrive in my Lupin form.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, and Lupus. Okay, then.
Runs is just trusting because of the event that happened of Silverfangs. He knows he's never encountered a Silverfang before he encountered Jack. So he's sort of suspicious to allow his most common form to be seen. This is out of game.
No. So he doesn't want that. He doesn't go in Hamid because he doesn't want them knowing what he looks like.
Precisely.
Nice. I go through the double big giant wooden doors and say, "Flash is here! Flash by nature, Flash by name! Ha ha!"
Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, it looks very ostentatious, very luxurious. Looks like something that looks like a place I couldn't afford even if I worked for about about 10 lifetimes. Ends at my job.
Damn.
Yes. And I say to the who is the alpha? Is it Queenie?
Forrest, you gotta watch Blackadder, man. It's fucking hilarious.
But yes, I shall say hello to the alpha of the sept that runs London, and I say, "Greetings and salutations, my Silverfang brethren of the noble courts of England. It is I, Sir London, of the House of the Harassed Howlers, come here today to tell you of my epic journeys of glory and valor."
have you now, sir, or London? Yes, I'm
Yes.
doing it. Yes, I decided to give him the Sean Connery voice.
Ah, well then, my great Alpha, I have come to tell the elders of my accomplishments. I have achieved so much in my lifetime. I have protected the Karen in America. I have defeated Black Sparrow dancers. I have brought many Garu to protect my Karen, and they guard it well. I have made good allies and good friends with the American tribes. And here is my witness. And here is my witness today, rungs with paper, a honourable and respectable bone of the jungle city.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay,
Of
yes.
Seattle.
Yeah. Raj Bonnar. Does Sir Jack speak the truth?
Yes. Slain the enemy in battle.
What would you say to this man's character?
Oh man, that put like Runs right on the spot. He's good for his word.
He is a man of honor.
Yes.
As all silver fangs should be.
Indeed, good sir. Now that my deeds have been told, and my deeds of gloriness and honor and wisdom has been told to you, I seek a challenge worthy of me to rank up to rank 3 and mighty Garu. I seek. For I have accomplished great deeds beyond any other Garu as a normal rank 1. I have skipped the ranking of tier 2 and have accomplished to the rank of becoming rank 3 Garu, the first of its kind, the first to be announced as a rank 3 Garu. Let it be known in the silver records that I, the mighty Galliard, will be rank 3.
Okay, time out, Bard. Why is it you don't bother doing theater? You'd kill it. No, seriously, why don't you do theater? You'd be awesome.
Thank you. So, mighty elder, bring forth the challenger and let him face me in an honorable way of dueling.
All right. For such a momentous occasion demands a challenge worthy of it.
Indeed, good sir.
You will face 3 of our mightiest warriors. Yes, young Sir Jack.
Very well.
You will defeat each of them in pitched combat. And if you are able to defeat all 3, you will be worthy to ascend to the rank of... Is it called Ardern? I forget.
Yes.
Yeah, you will be able to ascend to the rank of Ardern.
Now, question. Is it all 3 at once, or is it like one at a time?
One at a time.
All right. I have to ask the rules of your agreement, of course. It's only fair.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Tell me, what things are we allowed to use and not to use in this honorable way of combat?
Your opponents will decide either weapons. Your opponents will decide their weapons, and you will abide by it. You're allowed to use any forms whatever form you wish.
Very well. I accept and appreciate the terms and conditions of the honorable challenge. Then bring forth the first contender.
I was about to say though. Oh, gifts may only be allowed if the challenger permits it.
Very well.
Yep. Yes. All right. All right. So we'll start with the first one, and we'll start with the first one. Let's see.
Probably needed the link to the dice roller because I lost it.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, let me see if I can. Let's see if I can pull that up. You know what? Actually, I've got a dice roll app on my phone. Let me go get it.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, guys, everyone watching at home, you really should download this app. This is handy. Okay, D10. Here we are. D10.
Yes. All right, so the first companion comes up to me. And what is his term? I say to him, what is your terms and conditions, sir or madam?
I'm just gonna picture this guy looks like the Hound from Game of Thrones.
All right. Well then,
We'll just
greetings, big man.
we'll go with that actually. Sir Rory. That was his. I think.
All right. So, Sir Rory, what is your conditions of combat?
And now I just realized that Rory McCann was the name of the actor. The character was called, what was it? Sandor Clegane? Yeah, that was his name. Yeah, that's still fine.
All right.
No. We'll still run with it. We'll run with it. It's fine. Yeah. So Rory, and he basically just looks like the Hound from Game of Thrones. Okay, now his terms.
Mm-hmm.
My terms are fangs and claws.
Very well. Any other things that you wish to not
Just
to be
fangs.
cut?
Just fangs and claws, you cunt.
Very well. Very well. All right. I shall prepare. I shall shift to Krynos.
All right.
And I shall roll my dex plus wits. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have a initiative of 1d8, 1d10 plus 8. If you could roll that for me.
1d10 plus 8.
Yes, but I get fast reflexes, so I get an extra bonus of +1.
All right, here we go. You get, and it rolls a 9.
Okay.
So plus the bonus, that gives you what?
Dex is my +5, +3, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, +10, so 19.
All right, 19. All right, so this, and for this guy, we're going to roll. Whoa, I put that in negatives. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, there's Hawkstar in the chat.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Okay, for this guy. All right, I'm gonna need a sheet just so I can keep the numbers straight in my head. Ouch. Alright. Okay, since he's higher ranked than you, fair to say he would be a 2.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll give him. I will give him 3 in dexterity plus 2 in wits.
All right.
Okay, so that's 3 in dexterity plus 2 in wit. 3 in dexterity plus 2 in wits. That's 5 die.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 5
1d10 plus 5.
for initiative.
1d10 plus 5. He rolls 11.
All right.
So you get to go first.
Okay. So what is he going to do on his turn?
Hawkstar says, I would have made a character, but I've been playing a new game on my 3DS. That's fine.
So what's he going to do?
Oh crap! Dylan just messaged me on Discord. He said, "Please tell me the session is still going." Should I just? Should I send him the link?
Yeah, you can do. So the question is, what is he going to do on his turn? Because I get to know what he's...
Sorry to interrupt. This will be perfect because he can stay here while I go fight the Kalindo fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's actually perfect.
Yeah. Works out just right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. But, okay. What's he going to... You've got first initiative, man.
Yes, but I get to know exactly what he's going to do. Because I've got the upper hand. So is he going to spend...
Okay,
So in other words, like...
I think he's going to go just for a simple swipe of the claws.
Okay, I wish to go into counter position. So judo.
Okay, then.
So I stand in a counter position. So I'm going to counter any claw attack that he does on me.
All right. Okay, so I'll roll for Rory then.
Nope.
No wait. We're just gonna RP that, we're just gonna RP that move.
Okay.
Aren't we? So okay, so you're able to turn it on him and I guess flip him. Hey Dylan.
I feel terrible. What did I miss?
We just got started.
Forces for some reason in the general chat.
Don't worry.
I heard some of the things. There's fighting going on. I don't understand.
Don't worry. We just got started. You haven't missed much.
Okay.
We're just about to do
where are the others?
Yep. All right. So now Jack's in the middle of the gauntlet of his first challenge.
Gotcha.
Okay. So he goes for a swipe of his claws and you catch his arm and basically just turn him on his back. Right.
Well, depends on how many successes he gets because I just can counter it with my dex of 5, my brawl of 5, plus my speciality of judo. So that's a whopping 10 dice, and any 10s I get counts as 2 successes against him. So depending how many dice.
I was gonna say, so then I should probably roll how his maneuver goes, which would be if it's raking with his claws, that's what, dexterity plus brawl?
Dex plus brawl, all combat stuff that doesn't involve a baseball bat or a gun or something is dex plus brawl.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, except for throwing something. Throwing like a knife is dex plus athletics to hit.
I got it. Don't worry. Okay, so he's got 3 dexterity. I'm gonna give him 3 in brawl, so he's rolling 6 so he's rolling 6 die. And I'm not adding anything to that, so just okay, so and I'm gonna say he's got a default difficulty of 6 to work with, I'm assuming.
Yes, for now.
Yep. Default difficult. Okay, if he has a default difficulty of 6, he only has 2 successes.
Okay, now I roll my. Can you roll 10d10 for me? Difficulty of 6. Any 10s I get count as 2 successes.
Well, good news. You've got 1 success. I mean, you've got 1 10 and an 8. So
that's 3 successes. So he wins.
Yep.
Yes.
You flip him on his back.
Yes. And now he is prone, and it's my turn.
All right.
So he's prone. It'll cost him an action to actually physically get up.
Did you spend rage, Bard?
Nope. This is I did not spend rage. So this is like action and his action. So his action was to attack me. My action was to counter attack him. So he hit me, but I countered his punch, flipped him on his back, and now it's the beginning of the next round. So it's now back
him as the first person because...
Well, it's me as the first person because he went second.
He won Bard won the initiative roll.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now he is prone and on the floor. I wish to spend. I wish to attack. I wish to claw him with a dex and Dex of 4, and a Dex of 5, Brawl of 5, difficulty of 4 because he is prone. -2 to the difficulty.
All right, hold it. I'm gonna post something in the Discord. Wait for a sec.
So where's Clay at?
Yeah, I think he might be asleep.
That's fair. I was asleep.
Why, just stay up all night or something?
No, I just ended up sleeping through my 7 o'clock alarm.
I actually ended up waking like an hour before my alarm.
Nice.
All right. Now, Bard, you said what was it you told me to roll?
So Dex of 5, Brawl of 5, 10d10, right? But a difficulty of 4 because he is prone, and I get because I get -2 difficulty because he's prone.
1, 2. You've got 8 successes.
Okay,
Right,
so
that's
now
the hit.
yeah, that's to hit. Now but because he didn't spend any rage, his main action. So the only thing that he can do is either get up or attempt to block.
Yeah, he can't act. Well, he could dodge. Like he's prone. He could combat roll out of the way.
I don't know if Bard had him right on the ground on his back. He gets 8 successes with that next roll. I think he's fair to say that he might have taken the wind out of this guy a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that means he has to either try and block or soak it.
Well, he could either 1 block it or 2 get up, but that would be his action. Or he could spend rage and get up. And do something.
I'll have him burn. I'm gonna assume this guy's like in a rune, so they start with how much rage?
They
Like
start
5.
a minimum of 5.
All right, so I'm gonna have him burn 1 dot of rage to get up.
Okay, but he still gets hit.
Yeah, he still takes the hit. Yeah.
Yeah, and so what is his? So his main action is to soak. So he has to roll 1. I do my damage now of my claw, which is for each success over 1. I get to add that to my claw damage. So I did 8. So my
7
strength
plus strength.
So 7 plus strength. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dice at difficulty of 6.
Okay, so 8 plus what again?
8 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice.
No, he it's not that he has 8 dice for rollover. It's 7 dice for rollover plus strength.
Yes, which is
Okay.
my strength. My strength is plus. My strength is 3, but plus my Garu form, which is +4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
Yeah,
that's
so he's
8.
rolling 14.
So
dice.
let me see if I
14
got this
dice.
right. 8. Let me just say if I got this. Just say yes or no.
Yeah.
8. I've got 8 die with a modifier of 7.
No. Right. So it's for each success over 1. Yeah. So for each success over 1, I get an extra point of an extra dice to damage added to my strength. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So since I hit him 8 times, that's 7 points, 7 dice added to my strength damage. So those 7 dice added to my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice, which is a total of 14 dice at a difficulty of 6.
Okay,
And
so
it's
14 die, difficulty 6. Roll
yes,
now.
that's aggravated damage,
Here we go.
which
Difficulty 6.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay, now he has to roll soak at difficulty at aggravated damage, which is I think 6. I think.
Yeah, it's still normal.
Yeah. So whatever his stamina is, he has to roll that. Whatever form he is in, add the dot for that stamina, and then he has to try to soak it. If not, he takes.
He's in
He
Chronos.
takes-
So I'm giving him 3 stamina plus 4. He's got 7 stamina.
So roll 7 dice at difficulty 6,
Going right now.
and he has to be.
2 successes.
All right, so he takes 4 points of damage, bringing him down to
3.
Ooh,
3.
3.
You've almost got this guy done.
Yes, so that will bring him down to. Let me see. That will bring him down. I think 1, 2, 3, -1. So he's injured. So he has a -1 to all his dice pool.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay, I guess if he gets on his feet, you can tell this guy's taking a beating, basically. So I guess at this point you could just ask him, "Will you yield?"
Yes, I shall on my turn because it's my main action. Do you yield, Honorable Garu?
Death before dishonor.
Very well. I shall spend 1 point of rage on my main phase, and my main action is to claw him again.
Right.
So that's 10 dice again, and he gets to either block or soak.
Okay, so 10 die, difficulty
Yeah.
6.
Yes,
Whoops, I rolled a d12 by accident.
that's all right.
Okay, d10, difficulty 6, 3 successes.
Wow. Out of 10 d10s. Wow. All right.
Well,
Okay,
bigger dice pool gives you a bigger margin for error.
Yeah, true. All right. So I hit him, so he can attempt to block or soak.
I'm gonna have him block.
Okay, so that'll be dexterity and athletics. No, dexterity and brawl. Difficulty of 6. And that's his main action.
And I gave him 3 in both.
Mhm.
He has 2 successes.
So I beat him by 1. So I will now roll my strength of 7. So 7 dice. Difficulty of 6.
You have 2 successes.
All right. So he now has to roll soak.
Which is, I think, what was it?
Stamina.
Which I gave him 3 in stamina.
Yep. -1.
So now he's 2. So it's 2 new die. He's got to roll. He only has 1 success.
So he's now down to wounded, a -2 now. All right. My rage action is to attack him again. So Dex plus brawl, 10 dice.
Rolling. Difficulty 6, I assume.
Yes.
2 successes.
All right. He can either block or soak.
I'm gonna have him soak.
All right.
Stamina, which is he's probably down to 1 die at this point.
Yeah. One is down to 1 die.
And he fails.
All right. So now I'll do my damage, which is strength. So 7 dice.
Rolling. 4 successes.
All right. And he's crippled. He's at now -5. And I won't kill him. And I sort of I say, you fought well, mighty Anrune. I will not end your life here today because you are a respectable Garo amongst the Silver Fang here, and it is against the litany to kill another Garu without good cause.
Wait, that's in the. I don't remember that in the list.
Yes.
Think about it this way: you're in a war. Who the fuck just decides? Okay, I don't like you, and shoots their.
Hey, that's how people solved arguments back in the day. Pistols at dawn.
But yeah, it's part of the litany. Garu should not kill another Garu unless it's really necessary.
And there are accidents sometimes, like
Garu
fighting with plagues, and then
combat the one wherever it dwells.
Yes.
Leader may be challenged during peace. Leader may not be challenged during war, except an honorable surrender.
Yes. So I will not kill him because it's part of the litany.
I think. Well, you should probably at least give him a chance to surrender.
Yes. So he's crippled. So I say, do you yield, Honorable Garu?
I yield.
And and I sort of like stretch my hand to give him respect for a honourable fight.
All right. Okay. Just so you, and I guess it would go without saying that any damage Jack takes in any of these fights is going to carry over into the next one.
So far, he's taken none.
Yeah. Yeah, he somehow got through this one okay. I am gonna have to up the ante.
He built himself Jack built himself as somebody who just can't be hit.
I'm gonna
10
yeah.
decks,
I'm
or
going
5
to
decks, 5 roll. I do judo. I will never be hit because all I do is knock people prone, and then that means they can't attack me. Or if they do, they need to spend rage to get up first, and then I just do the same thing I did before and knock them on their ass again.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to up the ante there. Like, what's the only way you can counter that?
Nothing.
Fetish.
Range.
Fetish.
Good idea. Good idea. Now I know what to do for the next guy, Jack.
Yeah.
Alright.
And if he's fighting a lot of rank 2s, and if any of them are runes, you might like maybe not all of them will, but you should roll like a percentile die to see like, okay, he's gonna fight this many runes. Out of this many runes, how many have like any passive gifts that would just take effect the instant they enter combat? Good example would be how many out of these 5? Okay, this one rune will have Spirit of the Fray, and then Jack will go second every round, or something like that.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, because he is supposed to fight a lot of rank 2s, and Spirit of the Fray is just kind of a rune bread and butter kind of thing, where it's just like, no, I'll just go first and kill you because you annoy me and or are worm tainted.
Which I'm not.
If I'm saying like that would be why it's so common for runes, because it's like it's a bread and butter kind of situation.
But anyway, I say, who is my next opponent?
Actually, why don't we pause that for a second and have Runs exit the scene so he can go do his Kailendo training.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, he's learning Kailendo? Cool.
Yep. What would be a good? You said you have to get invited, right, Forrest?
Sorry, what was that?
You said you have to get invited by the Stargazers, right?
That's where I was going to set up the scene. Was they asked me to come to train.
And they they showed up, and they show up at this.
This is going to be awkward having some Stargazers show up at a Silver Fang Kieran.
That would be awkward, yeah. Maybe we can try and. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe we could try running through Jack's gauntlet first, and then we'll go over to Runs with Papers thing.
That may be a good idea.
Yep. Because like I said, I mean, like, you can't. I mean, like, Stargazers showing up at a Silverfang Sept unannounced, no less.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have to be. I'm pretty sure you have to show up announced at a Silverfang Sept. That's
going by 20th edition. Remember our encounter with the Stargazer Runs and the Red Talon with Kulsa Herd?
Yep.
The Stargazers, according to 20th, are like barely what constitute a Garu.
They removed themselves from the war against the worm because they were like, we like peace.
They're like it's like a thing where they're technically in the Garu Nation, but they're not active participants, and it's hard.
Yeah, but depending on the part of canon that you want to use, they don't follow. They remove themselves completely from the Garu Nation, which also means they don't follow Elbrick. They're just like, no, we're not going to partake in this.
I don't know. They're listed in the tribe in the tribe section, so I mean, like, I don't know. They're like in a weird gray area. I don't think has anyone ever been able to get a beat on those guys? Whatever. Okay, so we'll have Jack run his next challenge. And
Alright.
okay, so this guy I'm gonna up the ante. I'm gonna give him 4 in his stats.
Alright.
All right. And we will have. All right.
What is your terms and conditions, honorable and respectable Garu?
Okay, a guy that approaches you is I might as well just run with the Game of Thrones theme and what was that guy's name? Oberyn Martell.
Okay.
Yeah, that was him. The guy. He pulls out. I'll just go with it. We'll call him Oberyn. Oberyn pulls out a spear.
Okay.
You would fight me with that. You are free to fight me with whatever fetish you carry.
Very well.
Sergeant.
Alright. So Jack pulls out his katana, great clave weapon. Whomp, and activates his gift known as Licorice Flame, giving him a +1 to when it comes to hitting me, he has a +1 difficulty, so he'll be a difficulty of 7 to hit me, no matter what. All right.
Achi Baba. Okay.
So my initiative is 9. Okay, so if you remember correctly, so roll me 1d10 plus 9.
Yeah. I just want to know, Dylan, even if I gave this guy Spirit of the Fire, it wouldn't make much of a difference. Because I'm feeling like it wouldn't. Okay, so 9 plus. Okay, so 1d10 plus 9.
Yes.
1d10 plus 9. Rolling. 12.
Okay. And what does he get?
Okay, he has. I gave him. He has 4 in dexterity, 3 in wits. That's 7.
Yep.
7.
It's hand to hand.
Okay, so not with weapons then.
Lambent Flame is hand to hand, not sword to sword.
Well,
Unless
any
it's
combat.
sword to spear.
Or in this case, spear to sword.
He has 4. By the way, Oberyn rolls 14.
Okay. So he goes first. All right. So I get to tell you what I'm doing. I'm countering. So whatever he does, I'm going to counter, and I'm going to spend 1 point of rage to counter the second action he does on me.
All right. Okay then. All right. Oberyn's going to activate his fetish's gift, which is a not gift. I mean his fetish's effect, which is to.
All right. So that's his whole turn.
Yep.
If he activates a gift, then
Not a gift.
No, there are
not
gifts that use rage and gifts that use willpower. You literally just use one that uses willpower.
I misspoke. I meant to say his fetish's effect.
Okay.
Does that still take up his turn?
No,
No.
you burn a rage, and you burn a willpower, and it activates.
Yes.
You don't have to take a turn.
Yep.
But
Okay.
you have to spend rage to activate it.
He burns willpower and rage to activate his fetish's ability, which is it does fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So the tip of his spear lights up like a torch.
That's actually kind of scary. Fire is unsoakable.
Lethal.
Yeah. And so is my great cleave.
No,
Lethal.
you can soak damage from a cleave and a grand cleave.
It's silver.
He did get
Silver. You cannot soak silver. It's aggravated damage.
Literally, every time you tell me that, I ask somebody, and they're like, "No, you can soak it
Well, then,
as long as you're not in your breeding form."
guys? No, we're not rules lawyer now.
all right, fair enough.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So he's got fun. So yeah, his spear. The tip of his spear is lit up like a torch.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go in for an attack.
Okay.
Which will be since he's wielding a spear. That's going to be a dexterity plus
Melee.
Melee.
plus what was it? Let me see. Melee, yeah. Okay, so he has 4 in dexterity and 3. He has 4 in dexterity and 3 in melee. 7 die. Difficulty is 6. No successes.
No
All right,
difficulty
how many
is
sixes do
7.
you have? Because I just told you. I told you
Alright.
something a couple minutes ago.
Hey, Bard, you said it's made of silver?
Yes.
You have 1 point of automatic
Yes.
damage by carrying it.
Not what? No, it's his gnosis is down by. It's a grand clave, so his gnosis is actually whatever it's supposed to be. 2 less than that. It's not that he has.
You're correct, Dylan. I
Yes.
stand corrected.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so yeah.
So
Oberyn
he pokes me
Oberyn
for
completely missed.
he pokes me for
Oberyn completely missed. He did. I don't believe it. 7d10s, and not one of them goes above a 6.
and so I will. And so since like he missed, and my main action is using my special speciality of precise with my melee weapons of swords. I wish to stab him in the face. So yeah.
Oh,
So
in the
normally
face? That's gonna kill him. That's unsoakable.
Yeah.
Like normally.
I don't believe it's just like this is reminding. I don't know if you guys watch If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, but in the latest episode, they were recreating a battle that actually happened.
All right, I won't kill him then. I will just slash his chest then. All right, so that'll be 5 plus 5 plus the Kana speciality. So that's 10d10, and any 10s I get counts as 2 successes.
Yeah. What I was going to say, though, is like they were recreating a battle that actually happened in that episode. And one thing that kept happening was that Caldor Drago kept messing up. Caldor Drago kept messing up his psyker rolls.
Yes.
So they like recreated that in the episode. I'm going to link that to you guys for later. But yeah. Okay, so you were going to
10d10 difficulty. Difficulty 6. Any 10s I get counts as 2 successes against him with my grand cleave.
Well, here's the bad news. None of them are 10s. The good news is you got 3 successes.
Okay, so he can't soak because he used both his actions to attack me and everything else. So he is now going to take the damage of a great cleave.
So what's the damage roll on this, baby?
4 aggravated.
4 aggravated plus my dex of weaponry. So
not plus dex. It's plus strength. It's
plus my strength. Yes.
Yeah, plus your strength and plus 2 because of the rollover.
Yes. Yes. So my strength is a whopping 3. Plus 4 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 dice plus 4 successes already. So yeah. So that's 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9d10 difficulty of whatever for grand cleave to hit him.
All right, 9. Okay, so you said 9d10.
Yes, and he already has taken 4 aggravated damage already, which he can't soak.
Okay, 9d10. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6. And
2.
Alright, so he can't soak, so he takes another 2 points of aggravated damage on top of the 4 aggravated damage that I already dealt to him. So yeah, that brings him down. He's dead or unconscious. Or incapacitated. He is incapacitated in 1 hit.
And guess who just showed up in Discord next? It's Ross.
It's Ghost.
There's no point. I had things to do today in this game, and it required clay. Like I might as well just leave. There's no point.
So yeah, he's crippled in 1 hit, and he's down and out.
Stop what you're doing. I'm looking something up.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna text. I'm gonna. I'm gonna text. Text Roz. After that, some Kylindo. Yeah, I see that. We did not plan anything else. We did not plan anything.
Something I can do too, Brett, is spike the Ghetto Fenris.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Dylan, does Trish agree to become Runs' battle maiden?
Sure, I guess.
If I beat the Ghetto Fenris,
Sure, she'll come. She gives me something to do.
Nice. So yeah,
right.
he's incapacitated
We could,
in one hit.
yeah, we could actually probably bring calls in at that point just so he could watch.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we got something.
And he wasn't in his breed form. He was in his.
You don't know that?
He was in. I think he was in Hamid. I didn't know.
All right. Okay.
If he
But
was
he's
in Hamid and is Hamid, then yes, it was treated like normal damage. I literally looked it up.
Okay. But yeah, he's incapacitated.
All right, so yeah, I'd say that. I'd say Jack won that one.
All right. Cool. I'll put my put my sword away, and
Still can't believe he missed the first fucking move.
Jack will put his sword away, and
I'm sorry. I'm just salty about that.
Well,
7
I would've-
wins, not 1 success.
I would have counted it anyway. I would have counted it anyway because I went into counter pose.
It was a spear with fire. It was a spear that was on fire, it was like a torch.
Indeed.
I mean,
All right.
you had taken even one hit of that. Damn it! Ugh.
I'm just lucky. You should see what I should tell you the story of what I did in another game with Jack and what he did to get away from loads and loads of hunters later on.
Look, I'm happy for you, dude. I'm just kind of salty about that roll, is all.
Okay. Don't be.
I'm not mad. Yeah, I'm not mad at you. Just can't believe it.
All right. Cool. So I say once again to the Court of Silverfangs, who is my next opponent? Who wishes to honorably face me?
Yes, Hawkstar, you're right. I'm salty. Okay, final guy.
All right.
The Mountain.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna give him 5.
All right.
And he's
So
he's carrying a mace,
All right. Cool.
like a really big mace, one that takes 2 hands. Like this thing is dragging on the ground.
All right. So he will have a difficulty of wielding it, I'm guessing. All right. So yeah, I say, what is your terms and conditions?
Fat, you can use fat additions.
I'm so fucking angry right now. I don't know where Trish's sheet is.
Okay. All right. I shall once again roll my. I shall activate before combat starts. I shall spend a gnosis to activate my Linkless Flame, giving me a +1 to giving him a +1 difficulty to hit me.
Linkless Flame only works for hand to hand. You're using weapons.
Yeah,
All right. True.
that's what I said last time.
Okay. True. All right. Then I won't use it then. And then yeah, I shall face him and roll. I mean Garu form. So Dex, I roll 1d10 +9.
Yeah, he'll go Kronos too, and he's got. By the way, this guy's got Spirit of the Fray.
Okay. All right, so he goes first, no matter what I roll.
Yep.
All right. So my turn is to counter, main action counter, spend rage go counter.
He's going to start off with his mace.
Okay.
5 dexterity, 4 melee.
Okay.
I assume he's specialized in maces then.
Say what?
I assume he's specialized in maces then.
Yes. 9d. Okay, so that's 9. Difficulty 6. 6 successes.
All right.
Damn.
And I wish to counter because I did spend an action to counter twice and rage to counter. So the first one will be Dex plus melee. My Dex plus melee special a pinpoint position of countering. So
Your specific dex, your specific melee specialization is pinpoint accuracy to counter.
Yes. So I wish to counter his. So poke him in the armpit, making him drop the mace before he can hit me. So 10d10, difficulty of 6. Any 10s I get.
Successes to do that.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, here's the thing. No 10s. Only
Alright.
4 successes.
All right. So. So that's the first set of rolls, but I still get my rage action, plus on top of that, because I'm still like raging. So once again, 10d10 to counter on top of the, and I spend 1 willpower to get 1 automatic success.
You failed to counter him the first time. He's hitting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I still got my rage action.
You can't miss. You can't not stop his mace, and then just move your sword a little bit to dodge the next part of his first swing.
Yeah, I guess you could probably just roll a soak.
You either have to roll a soak now.
All right. So he hits me. All right. But I reduced the damage done to me. So because I got 4 successes against his 6. So he gets 2 rollover against me.
Mm-hmm.
So roll for damage first, and then I'll attempt to soak it.
Okay. Let's see. Let me pull up the rule book. So I can get a good idea. And I feel like a complete dumbass for not having this thing open to begin with. Oh, there's clay.
Well, we're all here.
Well, except for Roz.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't have the Trisha sheet anymore. I have to literally remake it.
Oops. Oh crap! That's the wrong PDF. Here it is. I accidentally pulled up a PDF for Chronicles of Black Labyrinth. Whoops.
So the only thing that's near it, there isn't a mace on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm pulling up the rule book pull up the part of the rule book to get a damage for.
Probably be a great axe.
I would assume, because it depends on the kind of mace. You know what I mean? Like they're like.
Here we are. Melee.
Actually, there's one called Huge Spiky Club. So that's what he's got. So that's a difficulty of 7 to hit me. Actually, it says it in the rule books. Heavy spiked club, difficulty of 7 to hit me.
Hold it. Let me see.
Page
right
page
now.
302.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, but he could have a not heavy spiked club. It's the same.
There's
thing,
mace.
Except
I'm looking at mace right now. 6.
Okay,
Difficulty 6. And the damage is strength plus 2.
Okay, so roll your strength plus 2.
Lethal, and it's lethal. Strength plus 2. Strength plus 2 lethal damage.
Yes.
He's got 4 strength plus 2.
Yep.
30. No, that's not right. Whoops, that's not right. Everything above a 6 is a success, so he's got 3 successes.
All right,
Well,
I wish to. So I wish to soak. So I've got 4 stamina, plus my Garu form of 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice. My speciality is hard as nails. So any 10s I get counts as 2 successes.
No 10s. Only
Right.
2 successes.
So I draw. So I soak the damage.
But he only got 2 successes, and he had like what? It was 3.
So yeah, he gets 1. So 1 damage to me. Ouch. Okay. I am.
Yeah. Well, I'm imagining that. Well, I'm imagining he hit you on the head.
Yeah, but
Well,
it does.
wait. You had to say that kind of stuff because that changed like
Yeah, that changes the
that
difficulty.
changes difficulty.
Really.
And
Yeah.
it makes whatever you hit
I'm
unsolvable.
only,
Yeah.
no, I'm only saying it because it's funny to me. You'd imagine
Well,
getting whacked on the
If
head.
he
with
wants to hit me on the head, that's a difficulty of 8, and
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
that's
I know.
difficulty by 2, and then
I didn't. I wasn't serious about that. Okay.
I know, but we're just saying like for the future.
Yeah. I know.
All right, so I get 1 point of rage back because he hit me. Woohoo! My rage action is to to attack him with my katana. So 10d10. Any 10s I get counts as 2 successes.
Yeah, I get the drill. Oh, son of a bitch! You have 3 10s
Wow. All right.
and
So
3 10s plus 3 more successes.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 successes against him, and he can't block because he already declared his actions and everything else. So I do +3 strength aggravated damage with my great cleave. So +3 strength because it's great cleave. So my strength is 3 plus 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 3, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus the 6 successes I got for damage. And he can only soak.
Okay.
So
Only soak stamina 5.
but I get to roll like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 6. So 16 dice in total for damage. Difficulty of 6. With my grain cleave.
16. Oh, boy.
16 successes. Nice.
No, I didn't say 16. I did not say 16 because holy mother, oh my lord. There's like 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, what are we guys doing?
Bard's doing his gauntlet thing.
That's 11 successes.
Wait,
And
shouldn't we have done that before the stream?
No.
And
that was this. That's what you and I were doing was going to be like levity and a scene break.
and that counts as aggravated damage, and he can't soak it because he's not in his breed form. So he takes.
I think I put him in. Yeah,
Yeah.
That depends, Bard, because when I looked it up, if he's a Metis, he can soak it. Because
Okay,
that's
is he a
the-
Metis?
Because he's blind.
Is he a Metis, Mr. GM?
He's blind. He sometimes.
He's Hamid.
I should tweet him.
Alright. So he's in Garu form, correct?
He's in
So he
Kronos,
can't-
yes.
Yes, so he can't soak it. So he takes all 11 points of damage, and he's crippled and down and out in one hit. I told you, I made Jack be.
I know, and it's bullshit.
Dude, this is.
It is complete bullshit. I am so glad that Jack is going to be gone if he succeeds in this endeavor. Because guess what? What is the point of Trish? What is the point of Runs with Papers? What is the point of us as Aruns? You do better than both of us. Just flat. You do better in combat than both of us.
Hey,
To get
Dylan.
Spirit of to become
Dylan.
a rune, it would cost you a little to more or less become a pseudo rune. It would cost you a little bit more XP. Who gives a fuck? You're better.
Dylan, my character once per game gets 10 additional willpower. A&T gains Jump of the Kangaroo. I literally cannot be touched Bye.
don't know things about your character. I only know that his character is extremely broken for no fucking reason.
Yeah. I mean,
Whatever. I have to go and remake Trisha's sheet because I don't have it anymore because of moving rooms and because of that system wipe, a bunch of other shit. I didn't realize until literally 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you guys in the future want me to keep your sheets, I will, because Raz keeps
Yeah,
That'd
Clay's
be fantastic.
Clay's pretty reliable for that. So yeah.
yeah. I'm the sheet man.
All right. So okay, we have grievances aired. We have the grievances are aired, Dylan. We're done. I'm with that. To bed. That's we're putting that to bed now.
Yes. Jack sort of says, "Aha! I have completed all 3 of your honourable and respectable challenges, mighty Garu of the Silver Fang." And like he goes to the Alpha or the Elder, whoever is in charge, and goes to bending knee and says, "By accomplishing these deeds, and you seen me doing it in person, I deserve to be known for the very first time in Garu history to be rank 3 and let it be recorded in the silver records."
Mm-hmm. And yeah. All right, you're now rank. You have now achieved the rank of Ardern.
Huzzah! I shall say. Thank you, respectable elder, for acknowledging my tribunal and being a witness to my skills as a galliard. He bows respectfully to everyone in the room and shakes hands with the Garu that he defeated, because he's a sportsman and he's a gentleman as well. So he will go up, even though if they feel salty about it, that's fine. But he will still offer them a handshake and still offer them to come to his cairn for tea anytime they wish, type thing, as a show of respect to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's done. So
Indeed.
we'll have.
I'm sorry,
We will
I got
have-
so mad. But
What?
We'll now have we will now have the pack.
Before Jack's character leaves,
Well, I'm going to summon all the pack anyway once I get back to the Karen. So once you've done your thing and everyone's done their thing, if it's okay with Brett to call everyone back to the set, if that's okay with you, Rugs of Papers, and Lexington and Dylan.
Yeah, let me just get
Whatever.
let me get Roz in here first.
I can't really
does
do anything right now. I don't have
uh,
a sheet right now, so
Okay.
Yeah, but you and thing we had with you and Clay was just gonna be like more general RPing.
does Jack hand over the Silverfang Maiden
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yes, that we forgot about that.
and pay for the damages to the
Yes.
Sonar Kinfo key hurt? Okay.
Yes. He does all that.
He did
I
all
was
that.
trying my best to hold my tongue when that Scottish Silverfang asked me of like your character. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, man, I'm gonna tell this guy like all the bad shit that Jack has done.
Hi guys! Hi! Yo!
Ron.
Mate.
Wait,
Hello.
okay.
Okay, now it's a full house.
Hell yeah.
We are playing poker.
Okay, what does everybody want to see first? Me fight the Get or me training Kylindo?
Fight!
I've had enough fighting.
All right.
That'll be fun.
I've
That'll
had
be
enough watching people.
In all seriousness, guys, Runs may just die here. Like
Well,
he's not
yeah.
going to give up against the Get, and he'll fight the Get till he gets slaughtered.
Anyway, like I said, once everyone's done their bit of RP and everything else, just give me a poke, and Jack will talk to everyone if that's okay.
Yeah, because dude, Roz and I made Ivar to be. This guy is a badass.
Okay. It's not working.
He isn't, and Jack is now. Okay, so you sure you still want to go through with this, Forrest? You want runs of papers to fight Ivar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, as I said previously stated, I get Leap of the Kangaroo. And also, once per game, I get +10 to my willpower.
All right.
To its base.
This will be okay. This will be all right. You know what? Actually got a great idea. We will have. So, yeah, sure. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind, Bard. Okay, so while runs of papers and calls the herd go to go for that fight, we can have Trish and Lexington sneak off to go do their thing.
Do the thing, yes. I feel like sneak.
Hey, Dylan.
I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you and Lexington are just gonna go sneak off and go do your thing. Yeah. Hawkstar is gonna like this because we're actually following up on that.
Yeah.
The sheet.
Raz, does Calls the Herd agree to become battle squire for runs if he wins the fight against Ivar?
There is no point to that. We are equal rank with Ivar.
Whoa! Sorry, that wasn't my ringtone. That was a video. Video buddy sent me.
We are the same rank with Ivar. There is no reason. I think my opinion is that we should play roles. You should be alpha in the cities. I should be alpha in the woods. We play something like a half moon situation.
You guys are. I was gonna say like you guys are like. I was gonna say it's like a president and vice president thing.
Yes, something like that. That changes roles depending on where we are.
Oh wait, no wait. I got a better idea. Wasn't there like a thing back in the Roman days where they would rotate generals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's like that. They had like 2 generals to an army, and like it would, they would rotate leadership depending on
it
the
makes sense. And runs with papers is always nominated and advocated that calls be Delta at least, because if something were to happen to the leadership here, he has the ability to get the pack into the woods and isolate them from their enemies.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I get that.
That's something the other werewolves don't know how to do. That's something that
Yes, because I saw how Rance is working in the city, in city things. And this is something that he should take lead in doing and organizing the pack in the cities. And me playing a supporting role, like you pew pew pew, and I hit from the back. And I am I am better in the forest since prey and can turn predator more easily if you make sounds.
Speaking of Predator, there's a new Predator movie coming out next month.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow,
And we all know the ending from now. Predator dies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, we don't know like what's gonna go on because now apparently there's a big boy predator.
The Clay. All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so is Runs of Papers gonna walk up to Ivar and just issue his challenge?
I thought Ivar was the one that issued the challenge.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then we'll have him walk up. Runs with Papers. I know. I've heard Bonars are weak, but you are full moon like me. I know even Even a Bolnar full moon cannot be a weak man. I want to see how. I want to test your strength against
Just
mine.
remember, Fanir's teeth don't grow sharper every time he uses them. Only Rat's teeth grow sharper every time he uses them.
Oh.
Yes, but Fenris's claws. Ours stay pretty sharp.
This is great.
I just imagine. I don't know why, but I imagine like if this fight went down somewhere, it's like it reminds me of like Gangs of New York. It'd just be like, let's get it.
God.
No, if anything, it's gonna be like I'm picturing that scene in season 1 of Vikings
Oh,
when Ragnar challenged the Jarl.
Ah, man.
Wait, it was the Jarl he challenged, right? I think it was. Yeah, that scene of season 1 of Vikings when Ragnar fights the Jarl. That's what I'm thinking of. Which is funny because I based Ivar off of Bjorn Ironside.
So how much taller is this guy than me?
He's got huge size.
What's
He's minimum
what's
7'4".
runs with papers' size?
I think he's just like average, like 6 foot. Or average for an American. Like
5'9".
Trish,
oh, so he's Lexington's height. Okay.
He doesn't have. I
with
don't
Ivar
remember if he
because
has
of the situation, blah, blah.
size. He doesn't.
Well, he's 5'9". I'd imagine he's like at least a foot taller.
picking up with our initiative rolls to see who goes first.
Yep.
Runs with Papers does have Spirit of the Fray, so he gets +10 to his initiative rolls.
So does Ivar. So
yeah, that's why that is. It's because they both have Spirit of the Fray. It's a Gnosis like spend off.
Okay, well, Ivar has 6 Gnosis.
No. They don't spend Gnosis. If they
Gnosis?
spend Gnosis, they add 10 more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in order to guarantee
for
going first, it's a Gnosis spend off, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because I would imagine, like, if they both got Spirit of the Fray, they basically cancel each other out.
That's the point. It's a Gnosis spend off to add +10.
Okay,
It cancels each other out.
So in other words, we got a base. It just sounds like it's supposed to be simpler just to do a plain initiative roll since they both have Spirit of the Fray.
Yeah, okay.
They still roll Gnosis initiative normally.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It just makes more sense to me.
Except if someone before the combat spends another Gnosis to increase his initiative further.
Okay, then. Okay, Ivar's got 2 dexterity, 4 wits, so that's 6.
Before we take care of this, so Ivar initiates the challenge, correct?
Yep.
Okay, terms and agreement. Fight to the death unless one of us shows throat.
Yeah.
And we only use fetishes.
You cannot. Oh man, dude, I intended like Ivar's Warhammer to be like something he only drew if he meant to use it. Is it like this
And
is
Trish can't. If that's one of your terms, Trish can't help you. She has no fetishes.
what I was thinking? No, it's 1-on-1. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one-on-one.
he wanted backup. He wanted because
So I wanted,
she needed-
if I won the fight, I want Trish to become my battle maiden to
Okay.
flank my
okay, I
side
misunderstood ever so
in the
slightly.
future.
Actually, that gives me an idea. That just gives me an idea. We could have Lexington still has a. You put like some dots in Lexington's ritual, didn't you, Clay?
Let's see. Well, no, I haven't. Let's see. Have I put any dots in rituals? Well, I was saving them up, so I could put at least 2 in. Like so,
Okay.
I'm still saving them up.
Because if you had put in any, then we could have. Then as part of Trish and Lexington's thing, and you could craft her that bat finally.
Oh, like well, let me see.
As a gift.
It's like I could try at least to put 1 in.
Well, what you would need to do is have you need 1 dot of rituals. I know from the start, and 1 dot of rights.
Rite
I'm
of
just having to
fetish
look at
is
rights
like
and
a
character
that's a
creation.
rank 1, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
You would need rite of fetish craft. Yeah.
I
So-
have Rite of Fetish already. I can make the bat for you.
Yeah, but this was gonna. Yeah, but this would have. Yeah, but having Lexington make it for Trish would have been a really good moment.
I don't have enough. I need free XP to like even get a 1 dot. I got 2, so I gotta wait till.
I am bummed out. Okay, it would have been nice, but we can probably just give that job to Runs with Papers then, just so we can finally get it for Trish.
Oh, thank you guys.
I'll build an even stronger bat later.
Okay, so yeah. All right.
You make it shoot fire.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna get Trish Barbie. People, anyone who watches wrestling knows what that means.
I know what it means. I ignored it on purpose.
No one knows what it means, but that's for everyone else. That's what that means. Have a nice day. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So since Ivar initiated the challenge, I guess he would get to go first by just by etiquette, right? I mean, it makes sense.
You initiated Runs with Papers initiated the challenge and he accepted.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So
And
so
he
then
accepted the terms too, which is slightly different than what normally happens. Because
all right. Okay. So yeah. Because the thing was forced, I sort of intended like Ivar was this guy who preferred killing his opponents with his bare hands. Like his hammer was a weapon of last resort. Do you real? But he's a Fenrir. He will abide by terms. All right.
Both have a level 5 fetish. Am I mistaken?
Yeah. Yes. Wait. Your axe is level 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Scotty's kiss is level 5 too. And yeah, the thing is like this is supposed to do like ice damage. Although the effect Roz put down for it was wound penalty is increased by -1. Penalty and wounds take additional days to heal for 1 day / success on the fetish activation. Strength +3 aggravated damage, 6 difficulty to activate.
Yeah, it's necrosis, basically.
It's supposed to be free. No, it's more like really bad frostbite.
Yeah, there's an actual gift that basically does the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like called Fangs of the North or something.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. All right. Paul. Okay, let me make sure I got the book and I'm gonna pull up his gifts just so I can and I'm gonna pull up his gifts first. It's Razor Claws, Visage of Fenris, Master of Fire. Overall, these are going to be tribal gifts. I'm going to go down to get a Fenris part of it because that's where most of the gifts are in. I think. All right, here we are. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so first, are we gonna roll initiative for first move, or is it gonna be runs with papers?
You roll initiative normally.
All right then. Okay, so six dexterity. Okay, so he's got no, not 6 dexterity. 2 plus wit. 2 plus 2. He's got 2 dexterity plus 4 wits. That's 6.
2 dexterity plus 1 if he's in Krynos. 3.
Yeah, that's right. If he's in Krynos, that's 1. So it brings up his 6 to a 7. Rolling, he rolls a 10.
Did you just roll 1 die?
Yeah, I rolled 1 die plus his wit plus his dexterity and wits plus when he gets to his dexterity from being in Krynos.
If you prefer me to roll, or if you would roll for me, my dexterity is 3 and my wits is 3.
Wait a minute. We don't have the program, the dice program.
I got a dice app.
Okay. I'm in Lupin form.
You're in lupus.
Yeah.
How are you able to use your fetish?
I have Kylindo.
Alright, fine.
That's
Okay,
true.
fine.
He can lupus form and like make the Krynos
Wait a
arms. and
I
things.
don't have to take turns to change. I can change instantly
All right then. Alrighty then.
with
All right. So
surprise.
all right. Okay. Rolling 1d10 plus 6. You roll 12. They're both 12s. Okay, now we got to do it again. Okay, how hilarious is it gonna be if this whole fight gets halted just because you guys keep
They
tying?
have well, this is good for gameplay. They have a stare down at first.
Oh man, Hawk, sorry, you gotta draw this scene out. They're just staring each other down, and it looks all cool and epic. You gotta draw that. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, Ivar 7. He rolls 17. Runs of papers. Roll 6. Roll 6. 10. Ivar goes first.
Okay.
Runs with papers. Tells first what he's doing.
All right.
Declares his action first.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, runs of paper.
Let me look real quick. Because I can only use certain Kylindo abilities because I'm born Hamid. And for some of the abilities, you can only use them if you're Lupus or if you're Kronos or if you're Hamid, or sometimes it's available to all breeds. But the one I'm going to use.
What are you gonna use? Okay. And while you look that up, let me go check something.
Okay.
Okay, back. What did you? All right, I'm back. Forrest, what'd you come up with?
I may use Fading Breeze or Forceful.
Okay,
Wind.
wait. Okay, explain
What actually
that.
is your level
Explain the
of Kylindo?
effect.
Because the last time that I checked, you can only use like maneuvers in Kylindo up to and below the rating you have in it.
No.
No?
You roll your dexterity plus your Kylindo rating. My Kylindo rating is 1. You can use all of the Kylindo abilities.
All right. Okay.
But I think I will do Forceful Wind. That Calendarian makes a running leap towards a target and attempts to knock him to the ground. No, that would be against the fight.
All right. Okay. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna look. Will you do? Okay, you're going to use what was it? Forceful Wind? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have. Let me see what I get. I'm going to have. Let's see if I can find this. Where's? Nope. That's not it. Yeah. Where's Visage of Fenris here? So I wanted to use that. There we are. Visage of Fenris. Get appears larger and more fearsome, commanding respect from his peers and cowing his foes. Okay, except this just rolls charisma plus intimidation. That's not really going to do much against you, though.
You don't know that.
I think I'll start off with Razor Claws instead.
The fight, I cannot use the binding, or I cannot use the fading wind or that other one, but I will use binding wind, and I will attempt to catch the opponent's wrist, immobilize the attacker. He may challenge it with a dexterity roll, but he must roll a 8 or higher. And if he doesn't break free, the damage is determined by the coloring skill, not from his strength as usual, and cannot be aggravated. So it has to be lethal. And he is prone at that point. Now he cannot use razor claws because the terms of the fight say that we must use fetishes.
Right, no gifts. My bad. My bad. I don't know why.
We can use gifts. We cannot use gifts that require body parts. Only ones that require weapons.
Well, then
give the option to use a weapon.
Well, by that logic, the only gifts I can make him really use are Visage of Fenris, Lightning Reflexes, Stare Down, Spirit of the Fray, and I think Snarl of the Predator.
Sounds accurate.
And I can use Binding Wind. That will be my roll.
All right, then I'll just start off with Spirit. I'll start off with Visage of Fenris, just to see if I can maybe at least intimidate you a little bit. All right, let me pull that up so I can get the roll again. Flipping through book. Hey, Clay, what's the chat say right now?
Not much. Just Hogster commented, but that was it.
Is it the last thing she commented about possibly doing Ivar and runs of paper staring down?
I think she said, "Yeah, we'll do."
Yep. So nothing's happened. I should I gotta probably assign moderator roles in the chat to some of you guys. I'm gonna remember as soon as I figure out how to do that. I need to remember. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I'll probably give it to Clay. All right, here we are. Visage of Fenris, charisma plus intimidation. Player must score a number of successes equal to twice the difference of rank between the Garu and target. You're both equal rank. So there's no difference, so it's basically a difficulty of 2. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
A difficulty of 2.
Yeah. Well, it says you must score a number of successes equal to twice the difference of rank between the Garu and the target, but you guys are both rank 2, so there's no difference.
Okay.
So if I'm doing the math right, that's like, what? I don't think you can't roll a 0 difficulty, obviously.
Yeah, because there's not a number.
It'll be diff 6 because that's standard difficulty. It won't go up or down.
All right, then. Makes sense. Okay, so charisma plus intimidation. 2 and 3. Oh, wait, actually, I'm doing the math wrong. That's 4. 1 success and it's a 10.
So he doesn't have 2 successes. It fails.
Yeah, okay, see.
I'll have to roll my dexterity plus Kylindo. It's a total of 4, difficulty 6. It's 1 action.
All right.
I've seen him attempt to scare me, and I'm not fooled.
All right, then.
I'm attempting to bring him to the ground, and the damage is determined by the Calendar skill. So it'll only be 1 damage, but that's not the point. The point is to immobilize him.
Alrighty.
So roll total 4, difficulty 6.
Total 4, difficulty 6.
Now he can resist.
You've only got 1 success.
That's all I need.
All right. Now you said he can't resist.
Does 1 damage to him. He can try to resist, but it is a difficulty of 8.
Okay, so what I roll is stamina,
You roll his dexterity.
which is 2, and it's a difficult. And they both fail.
Yep. He's on the ground now. He's prone.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yes, falling touch.
Highlander, man, that's a fucking broken. This is one of the biggest metagaming gifts in the game. It's Kylindo.
True.
It is totally fucking
Ivor
broken.
has falling touch.
Yeah, it's not on my. It's not on the sheet I've got, Roz.
No. It doesn't matter if he has falling touch. He only can resist by rolling his dexterity with a difficulty of 8.
Right, but he could choose not to resist and just knock you back.
I think that something
You see
is
why Jack wouldn't win in a fight against me, Dylan? Real quick.
Yeah, I see now why, but literally up until then,
I think that something has been played.
you guys want to know.
Anyway, I will not speak.
The reason that, if you guys want to know, the reason why I'm mad that Jack has 5 brawl and like a minimum of 4 melee and things like that, I proved that someone can one-shot other Garu while I had
definitely
that had 0 brawl.
Definitely.
And the reason he told me that he had 5 brawl was so that he was not a pushover. And I disproved that statement 2 days later. That is why I'm mad, because he needlessly made himself yes, you have Kalindo and things like that, so that can stop him dead in his tracks and things like that. But like, if he's not fighting you, he just mollywops anybody because he just
Yeah, I know.
Because he has the ability to, if he wanted, like logically speaking, he could say, "I choose to go first, and I get in my judo stance." That could be something he does, and then he's never touched in combat, assuming he rolls okay.
Yeah. Or if he's against, say if Clay's character was a member of the Cyber Dogs, he could be enhanced enough to where it doesn't matter what stats he has. He can still overcome his
But
opponent.
that is why I am mad.
Extremely run the risk of extreme Weaver taint.
And now I'm here, and now a C5's flying over my house.
Uh-oh.
Dude, it's a transport plane. It's not that kind of plane.
Oh, brr, brr, brr.
But
It's just
that's
loud.
why I'm mad, because
No,
he
see, I
told me that was the reason why he has 5 brawl and 5 dex and 4 melee, and I was just like, that's 100% use. That's needless. But I had to accept at the time because I was like, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I make runes and they're supposed to have these like high stats so that they're good at their job and things. Okay, and then 2 days later, I with a Get Fenris Philodox who has 0 in brawl and is forced to do hand-to-hand combat, even though he was a weapons specialist, which sucked for him because he was like, "Oh no, what do I do? I guess I just gotta."
Yeah.
What hand does the weapon in?
Ivar's right-handed.
It will be to mobilize his right hand. Runs his next move. I will go to cripple his right hand temporarily.
Okay. I'm gonna have Ivar spend willpower to activate lightning reflexes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Neither one of us has spent gnosis to activate our fetishes, correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
So right now they're just plain weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they're just trying to punch each other, basically.
Or hit each other. But yeah, he's got lightning reflexes, so I don't have to spend willpowers to abort defensive actions.
The inner pit of the elbow is what I'm going for, or the wrist, and this will immobilize his hand. It doesn't mean he can't fight with the other hand.
Can you hold that thought for a second, Forrest? Roz, what do you mean he can knock him down just by touching him?
Falling touch that just needs to just touch him. He doesn't need to hit him or do any other action. If you are in contact with him, a single movement can knock the other down if he succeeds the gift.
Okay, but yeah, Oh, just because
We're
he's
saying
that
that
strong.
touch wasn't on his actual sheet though.
Well, I'm holding the sheet right here. He's got 5 strength, and if he's in Chronos, he's got +4 to that.
What is the check against, though?
What?
What is the check against?
Willpower.
Oh.
It's not action. He can do it reflexively right now.
I just have to spend a willpower?
No. Just roll willpower.
Roll willpower?
He just rolls willpower, and if he succeeds, difficulty your stamina plus athletics, I think it is, or something like that.
Is this? So
We're
this
talking
isn't
about
this
two
is
different
about
things.
lightning reflexes because what I'm looking at is saying something completely different.
He can use both gifts.
Lightning reflex and Visage of Fenris.
Not
Or not
Vigil
Visage of
Defenders, but
Fenris. He can use Falling Touch.
Falling. Oh yeah, I forgot about falling touch. It's just I don't have that on the sheet. I
Cannot use falling touch for this. He must make a check against his dexterity and a success of 8 or higher.
right.
What
What
kind-
we're saying
okay.
is that
Wait a minute. What maneuver you used, Rance, on
I
Kailin?
used Binding Wind.
Wait a minute. In what book it is?
Let me hold on. I'll send you the link.
Oh god.
yeah, complex combat.
I'm pulling that up right now.
Binding Wind. It's dexterity plus Kylindo.
Yes.
Oh wait.
And
The Calornian must score a number of successes on his attack roll above the opponent's dexterity rating to compass the speed. Okay. I can't use that then.
Whoops.
Oops.
Oops. All right.
Sorry. What's his dexterity rating, by the way?
He's got 2.
3.
Oh.
He's in Krynos.
So I would have to
he's 3.
equal
That is
3 or
3.
higher.
Yeah.
I would have to roll 3 successes or higher to do
Now I
that.
gotta fly in my room. That thing is gonna drive me nuts.
Um.
All right. Okay. So yeah, Ivar's got lightning reflexes activated.
Okay.
Which
Does
I
he
think.
does he spend a turn to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you gonna do then?
So he's not on the ground.
Look how does it works. You must bring 3 success equal to the opponent's dexterity.
Yes, that's what we were just saying. right?
Above. It says above the opponent's dexterity, above, not equal. And a held opponent may attempt a contest dexterity difficulty for both characters.
Okay.
Then you roll both dexterity 8, both of you. And if you succeed that roll, then he has to roll contested strength, 6 for him, 8 for him, 6 for you. It's a 3-part maneuver.
All right, I see what you're saying.
Are you gonna have to? Would this be something he'd have to spend like 2 points of rage to pull off in a single turn?
No. Look, this is what happens.
I
First,
can't do that, Brett. That's what Raz is saying. It has
Never mind.
specific rules.
Okay, so then, well, since that's out the window, you're just gonna. What maneuver are you gonna
That
go
was
for?
my maneuver. It failed, but
Yeah.
that was the maneuver before he activated that gift.
Lightning reflexes.
Yes. So now it's my turn.
Yep.
Ivar didn't play.
I
He did. He activated lightning reflexes.
I had him activate lightning reflexes. That ended it.
Lightning reflexes doesn't take turn to activate his reflexes.
It doesn't. Okay, then he's okay. Then I'll redo that. Then he's.
All right.
He may use it as part of a combat turn or whatever. Not all gifts use action to activate. There are
Alright.
specific gifts that is describing what. Wait a minute, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got lightning reflexes activated. I'll just because we haven't been able, I'll have him try to have him make a move with his hammer. So I'm gonna have him roll his dexterity plus his melee. Let me see what's he got in melee here. 4 special, and his specialty is his warhammer. Okay, 6. So he has 6. Next, and I'm gonna have him use his specialization. Is that what adds like another die? I forget what that does. Can someone remind me what it happens when you bring your specialization in?
It will. Well, unless you're changing what we're doing them for, it's going to give him. It's going to make his like 10s explode and be 2 successes.
Okay, so yeah. All right, then yeah. He's using his specialization, so any 10s count as 2 successes for him. Rolling difficulty is 6. He has 110. So plus a 6, 3 successes.
Do I have a chance to counter?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to use Leap of the Kangaroo and jump out of the way.
What do you have to roll for that?
I think it's my dodge. And let me see real quick.
Well, Leap of the Kangaroo more or less doubles your jump height and stuff.
But I still have to roll to get out of the way, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, whatever it is, if he succeeds and stuff, he's going to jump really far back, basically.
No, I think it just says leap into the air. Hold on, let me see.
Is that a bonar gift or a
It's a
Haman
lupus gift, actually.
Lupus gift.
A Banyat gift, a Lupus gift, or a Fianna gift. They're all the same thing, but it can be Salmon Leap, Hare's Leap, or Leap of the Kangaroo. But my fetish is imbued with Tasmanian Devil, so it gives me Leap of the Kangaroo.
All right, but I'm gonna look up Hare's Leap since that's what just said it normally is. Now,
Yeah, it just says the werewolf may leap incredible distances. I'm gonna leap straight up into the air. So when
why can't he
hits the
dodge?
hammer, it'll hit the ground.
let me just pull it up so I can see what how the roll goes. Here we are. Hare's Leap. System is strength plus athletics, difficulty 7. Strengths and athletics, please.
It is hold on. 5 plus 0.
You have
According to Raz, he can't dodge. Because he used an action.
I'm confused now.
So am I. I don't know why I can't dodge.
Is Leap of the Kangaroo, is that a
I'm rolling to dodge.
You used an action, that's why, because you have already made an action this turn.
Yeah, but Ivar just made it.
Cannot do 2 actions.
Raz, Ivar just made a move. I'm attempting to dodge. When I attempt to dodge, what I want to do is use Leap of the Kangaroo to jump straight up in the air.
Yes, you can do that. The Leap of the Kangaroo does not use action to activate.
Oh.
But
I still have to roll for dodge, though.
Yes.
I can't just arbitrarily do it.
To activate the gift as well. The Leap of the Kangaroo is using an activation roll, and you use it and you have it for the rest of the scene.
Alright.
It's just that if you made an action and never makes an action, you take soak. If he made the actions first and you declare dodge, then you dodge it. If you haven't declared the dodge on your first action, you don't dodge.
Yes.
I have used a bit the sequence of your actions. I'm just saying this in case I didn't hear something right.
Okay, so I would roll what? My dodge and I guess dexterity to dodge it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dexterity plus dodge makes sense.
Okay, so roll me 4 dice.
Okay, so 4 dice.
I don't know what difficulty. That's the only
We'll
thing.
go with Hare's Leap, which is a difficulty of 7.
Okay.
And you got 1 success. So you just barely get out of that hammer's way.
Am I up in the air now?
Yeah.
I want to land. My next move is to land on his head with my hammer.
You got an axe.
I mean, sorry, axe.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
that's
let's
what the soak
combat
ability
scene.
did.
see if you can do it.
Okay. I guess that would be athletics plus what?
It would be dexterity plus melee.
Dexterity plus melee. So I got 3 plus 1. So roll 4 dice.
Difficulties. Wait, if you're up in the air, is that gonna do anything for difficulty?
Jack said that it would be difficulty 8, regardless.
True, because you're attacking the head.
Yeah. All right. You got 1 success in that.
So I barely graze him coming down.
As long as you, well,
And the fetish is not activated yet, so it doesn't deal like whatever damage.
doesn't
a
feel
fetish
aggravated,
does.
but
It's
it
just like
feel
getting hit by an
lethal.
axe.
Right. So yeah, your axe just gets Ivar in the head. Doesn't really, just grazes him. So he just stands up. He's got to cut down He's got to cut like down the side of his face.
Fuck
And he
yeah!
Looks at you and he looks at you and he grins.
No, we didn't say it doesn't do damage, Jack. We just said that it does lethal, not aggravated, because it's not activated.
Yeah. That's what Ivar is looking at you and he's grinning. Now he knows you're a worthy opponent. Perhaps Polnar's are not so weak after all.
So what damage does Ivar have to soak? Considering there's no rollover, but he didn't dodge. So
Well, he didn't activate it.
yeah, so it's still gonna do lethal damage, is what it's gonna do.
It just doesn't point a lethal. That's it.
Yeah.
Activation switch on.
I think.
And just because Ivar's a good sport, I'm not gonna let. Ivar's a good sport about this, so he's not even gonna soak that damage.
No, hold on. He didn't take 1 damage. What kind of axe do you have? Is it an axe or is it
It's a survival axe.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably like strength plus 3 damage.
Yeah.
So you have to roll that. It's not 1 damage.
All right, then roll 5 plus. Hold on.
5 plus
Strength.
3.
Strength plus 3. So his strength is 5 plus 3.
Yeah,
8.
you have 8 dice to throw. You could technically kill him because lethal can still kill a werewolf. Just if it was
You only
activated,
have
he
5
couldn't
points of
soak
lethal.
it.
Oh shoot! Then I do have to roll a soak roll. Then I will have to soak his.
Well, you'd have to roll a soak for anything that wasn't aggravated.
I'm gonna have to burn rage I'm gonna have him burn rage to soak that.
All of it?
We'll see. I don't know.
Let's do the roll first. Let's roll up 8 dice.
8 die plus 3, right?
That's 8 total. What?
Okay.
Oh no! Wait just a minute. I'm not in Chronos form.
Yeah, you're not in Chronos, so
I guess I just show up to the fight in Hamid because it makes no sense in my wolf form. Like I would like come down with an axe. Like
Hamid. Okay, so you're in Hamid, and so normal. So what is it? 8 die then?
no, because I think that Tasmanian Devil adds to my strength.
All right. So then what's the die pool I'm rolling for?
I'm looking it up. And it is a possibility I could probably fucking kill him then, which I don't
That's
want
what
to
I'm
do.
kind of saying. Is like it's kind of important that you do your damage and then he succeeds in his soak.
Yeah.
Because I may just have to burn rage to keep him alive.
Well, I don't see how does that work.
Well,
Okay.
depending on how much rage you burn in, I think it automatically soaks points of damage.
Headshots don't soak aggravated. They can soak lethal or bludgeoning.
No, Garou soak everything if it's not silver. Everything.
Can I
even
throw rage into this
of a
attack?
heart.
No, that's the whole point of called
Wait, he's-
shots is that if you
Ivar's-
take a called
Ivar's
shot to the
It
head,
doesn't matter. All
it's
shots
+2 difficulty to
do
hit, but
more
the head won't
damage.
soak the damage.
Not dice.
Can I
Ivar's-
throw rage into this attack?
What's it gonna? If you do throw rage into it, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna?
I think it adds to my strength pool. Hold on, let me see. Oh, let me get the book. Because as it stands right now, I can do anything between hurt him and kill him.
We don't want to kill him.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him.
We like Ivar.
Goddamn book doesn't fucking say. Ugh.
If it's too complicated, we can just have it. We can do it without rage. I only was bringing up rage to see if I could just to soak his damage.
Well, I was seeing if I could do more damage with rage thrown into it.
Well, this is
I
getting-
know you're right about a lot of stuff when it comes to the called shots, Raz, but this is one of the times when you're wrong. It's called shots are the whole point of like 3 of my characters. I'm very familiar with the rules.
Okay, I will tell you now how cold shots rule work, and then you will tell me.
I have
your
a
opinion.
window in a Wild West game whose the thing that he does the best is take his bow and do shots to the face because his Fang Dagger bow.
Okay, I will tell you now how cold shots you use in all editions. First, you make a cold shot. Okay, you say, for instance, I hit in his head. Depending on where you hit, you increase the difficulty. Head is +2, specific part is +3. Also, if you succeed, you take additional dice in damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he
For
did.
instance, if you hit on head, you gain +2 dice. If you hit on heart or a specific part like a tendon or something, you gain +3.
Now in
Okay,
this case, Runs with Papers did get 1 success when he decided to take his axe to Ivar's head.
Yes, but normally if he hits in the air, he should have a greater difficulty because a shot to the head
greater difficulty would be 10.
and one what?
A greater difficulty would be 10.
Yes.
That's ludicrous. Like, I'm above his head, right above his head.
Okay, you are above his head, but again, it's difficulty. Look something.
The way I saw it going in my head was that he did it. He did it as he was falling, like once.
Again, look,
As the hammer came down, I jumped over it.
An aerial combat maneuver is +2 difficulty. If you target a specific part, it increases the difficulty further. Now, if the storyteller says that okay, you are closer to a specific part, you may just increase the difficulty less than it should. For instance,
That's how I saw it. Like, just right, like as he was falling, he had the axe drawn, and just right when he was right on top of him.
okay.
Like,
If he succeeded to hit, he will roll his strength plus his weapon plus 2. Ivar will soak normally. Like
So that's how it happened.
Can I burn rage to do more damage?
That's not. That's
you
what
have
I think
already.
Rage does.
Have you
Rage
rolled
makes
for?
actions.
No, I
No.
haven't yet.
Normally, you should spend that if you already before you hit, not after. But that's up to the storyteller how he agrees to.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of damage to him anyways, because it's 5 plus 3 plus whatever the weapon is, and I don't know what an axe rolls for damage. I have to look it up.
Look, you will roll your strength plus your weapon plus 2, because you target head.
Well, great. I have to.
What's the damage on the weapon though? What's the damage on an axe?
Characters.
It's a
That's
handheld.
in cards games,
It's a
and
handheld
nowadays for
axe.
that
Let me
stuff,
look this
I
up.
can't do what those characters do anymore. Because
Let me look this.
even
Let me look this up, guys. It's a
The 7
it's a
plus
handheld. It's a handheld axe.
yes.
All right, so I think about the doesn't give anything specific, but I think the closest we could probably get to is something like, say, a spiked club.
I wouldn't say it does more than 3. I would say probably 2.
Okay, we'll say it does 3 then.
All right. So let's roll 5 plus 3 plus 2.
5 plus 3 plus 2, so that's 10 die then.
Yeah.
The difficulty is going to be.
I already hit him. It's how much damage I'm rolling to hit him with.
Okay. Difficulty is 6, right? When you're doing damage rolls.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yep. Well, if that's the case, then you got it 7 successes.
So I deal 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
This would incap his character.
All right, then I got to soak.
Also to soak.
Yep, I'm gonna have him soak. Have him burn rage to soak. Let's see how much I can. Let's see. Rage. He's got 10 rage. I'm gonna have him burn 5.
A lot of rage to put behind a strike.
That anyway, that lasts for the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he
Not
burned.
action.
So he only took 2 points of damage. It was a good thing we gave him that much rage. Okay. He's got 2. All right, so he took only 2 points of damage.
That's 2 points of lethal, right?
Yeah, 2 points of
You
lethal.
cannot heal lethal damage.
He does heal lethal damage.
You can't.
you auto heal bludgeoning, and then you have to roll this.
You cannot heal lethal. You can only heal aggravated.
What?
Yeah.
It's a core game reality.
Like,
What? He heals lethal normally. What? He cannot heal lethal.
Wait,
Nothing
wait,
can
wait,
heal
wait, wait,
lethal
wait, wait,
damage.
wait, wait, hold that thought.
wait,
Guys,
Chronos-
what edition you are playing?
20th. Does Chronos affect? Does being
In any edition,
Krynos can roll normally to heal lethal.
you can't heal lethal.
Man, who says that?
Hold on. Let me find the page.
Dude, lethal.
I do not want to see an argument over this.
That lethal. I killed a mosquito while flying.
I feel like, sorry, I can't kill you yet. I gotta get my book out to see how exactly damage works.
Man, wow, that's actually pretty funny.
It's like, I don't mean to insult anybody, but we're kind of talking more about, okay, so, I'm going to kill you, but it's gonna take me 30 minutes to figure out exactly how with all these rules and regulations.
Yeah, you have to admit that. I'll say that much. That is actually pretty funny. Dude, where's Snarl the Predator? Because I want to use that next turn. Ah, here it is. Found it. Yeah. Next turn I'm using Snarl the Predator. Okay, let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up damage, by the way.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is that damage part of the book? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Combat? Yeah, that makes sense. That might make sense. Defense.
What is Ivar's stamina rating?
He's got 4, and if he's in Chronos, let me double check that.
Because the damage is more than his stamina.
Okay, if he's in Krenos, so he has 8.
You cannot stun a Krynos that easily.
He has to spend his next turn healing that, according to the book. It's called stun.
He can roll stamina and fight as well.
Yes, but he cannot make an attack action next turn or a defensive action. He must heal that because he's stunned for 1. 2.
He can spend rage and ignore it.
I don't want.
It's 228 of the book.
I think I'll.
It's in the rage rules.
The target may not attack, and his dice pool for defensive actions dodging is halved round down. A rage point may be spent to counter this effect. So he would have to spend an additional rage just to be able to not attack.
I'll have him roll his stamina for this.
Yes.
Yep. So if he's got 4 normally and he's in Krenos, he has 8. What's the difficulty I'm rolling against?
6.
And then he's only got 2 successes. So, well, he only took 2 points of damage, so that works out for him.
He spent a rage too.
What does it say about lethal and aggravated?
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to.
You heal. You soak all kind of damage, both lethal and aggravated. And
I am having trouble finding
soak
that.
all damage except if they are from silver.
I'm having trouble finding that because it doesn't. Because I'm in system. I'm looking through systems and drama, and I mean I'm looking through combat, which I think is probably where it's at. But it's not. Let's just see. Armor. Come on. Where's the bloody damage section?
Look up lethal damage.
That problem. If you mean like do like a search function, my fear is that's going to cycle through so many instances of lethal damage and it'll take even longer. That's what I'm afraid of doing. Can they just have? Where's the? Where is it? That's one of. This is bugging me. Health. Here we are. That might make sense. Health. Here we are. No, that's not right. Here it is. Lethal damage. I got it. Lethal damage includes any form of trauma that would lead to a hospital stay for a human being, from a gunshot to a knife wound. While a werewolf can regenerate lethal wounds just as easily as bashing damage, other creatures are not so lucky. At the storyteller's discretion, attacks that would otherwise cause bashing damage can cause lethal damage when aimed at a vital body part such as a kidney or an eye, though such areas are difficulty 8 or 9 to target. Humans cannot soak lethal damage. Garu and other shapeshifters can soak lethal damage with stamina in any form except breed. So, yeah, all he had to do was roll his stamina, and he soaked and he healed those last 2.
What's his breed?
He's Hamid, but he's in Krenos.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Krenos. He rolled his stamina. He got 2 successes, and I already burned 5 points of rage to soak the other 5. So he only took 2 points of damage. So he's managed to heal those 2. He's back up. In other words, he's back to full strength.
Now he must spend a rage.
But he lost his turn.
No, he does not lose turn for that.
He has to spend a rage to counter the effects.
Look, if he hasn't taken damage, there is no effect. Healing damage does not take turn.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't say that in the book either. If your character falls to incapacitated, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything unless you're incapacitated.
Look up stunning.
Stunning.
Yes, he does. He hasn't taken damage.
There's no stunning damage. It's only got bashing, lethal, and aggravated.
All right.
Yep. So yeah, he's okay. So then I'll have him activate Snarl of the Predator. Let me pull that up for. I'm making a bookmark for this so I don't forget it.
It's a good idea.
How do you bookmark in a PDF? Shit. So I can't not. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Okay, once I figure that out, I'm going to need to figure that out another time. But at least now I know where to look. It wasn't under health. All right, so get a Fenris, and he's going to activate Snarl of the Predator. It's Charisma plus Intimidation, and difficulty is your wits runs with papers wits plus 3.
Yeah. Well, my wits is at 3, so it's a total of 6.
All right. He has 2 successes, so for the next 2 turns, you lose 1 die from your pools.
It's against my wits plus 3.
Yeah. And he had 2 successes.
Does that mean I have to roll my wits plus 3 or what?
No. That's the difficulty. Your wits plus 3 is the difficulty. He rolled 2 successes, so for the next 2 turns, you have -1 die in your pools.
Actually, I think he has -2. I don't know how that.
Subtract 1 die from an opponent's dice pools for the next 3 turns.
Yeah, it's 1 die regardless.
Let me see.
But he only had 2 successes, so it's only 2 turns he has to do that for.
Wait a minute to check this out. What gift is this?
Snarl of the Predator. It says, wait a minute, I think I read this wrong. Each success subtracts 1. Oh, so it's 2 dice for the next 3 turns. I misread that.
All right.
2
So,
you have -2 die from your pools for the next 3 turns.
Yes.
That was my bad. Wow, I messed up there.
Does it Desperate Strength? I'm going to activate Desperate Strength.
Desperate Strength is only for lifting things.
Well, Ivar's a big guy.
And you take damage. Busing.
Ivar's a pretty big guy.
Desperate Strength has people. Desperate people have displayed amazing feats of strength and endurance with a burst of adrenaline. A mother can lift a truck, blah, blah, blah. System, after rolling on the feats of strength table, the Garu can burn a point of willpower and roll 1 die for each health level he has remaining. For each success, he can take an extra level of aggravated damage to increase his number of successes by 1. He does not need to trade off all his successes in this fashion.
All right, so what's the system?
So effectively, if I was to get hit, I could activate Desperate Strength, and I get a +1 strength to my +1 to my strength for each willpower point I spend. And
Desperate Strength is a rank 1 gift, isn't it?
Yes.
The only thing that sounds like a wrinkle in this plan, Forrest, is that it requires you to get hit first, and you weren't.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you weren't hit.
Wait a minute to check this out. I think that Desperate Strength works only for lifting things.
No.
Probably does.
The Werewolf calls and Desperate for sudden sense of
How did
strength.
we get 2 now?
When rolling for a feat of strength, it's for feats of strength. It's not for increasing strength. It does not give you strength. It only adds you when you want to make feats of strength.
After rolling the feats of strength table.
Yeah, it's for calculating for feats of strength.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like it would require runs with papers to get hit first, and he wasn't hit. He was
No. It doesn't need him to be hit. He just takes busing damage, depending on how much he wants to go up to a feat of strength.
Yeah, well,
exactly. So I can take extra damage.
Yeah, but it's still kind of a moot point because I just used Snarl the Predator on him. I didn't attack.
All right, then in this case, let's see. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm just gonna hit him.
30 minutes of reading the rules, and you go like, "I'm just gonna hit him."
Okay. Okay, it's no specific body part. I'll tell you that. So this fight's going nowhere real quick. I'm gonna hit him multiple times. I'm gonna burn rage.
All right.
Guys, something is wrong here. You cannot hit many times by burning rage. You burn rage at the beginning of the turn, and you take turns to make actions. You cannot make many actions in one.
I'm burning rage, Raz. That's what I just got done saying.
Wait a minute. You burn rage for what?
To take
Multiple
extra actions.
You're allowed to do that.
The turn has finished.
He hasn't finished the turn. He didn't even start the turn.
Who?
Me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I lost the first turn finished.
Look, I finished my turn using Snarl the Predator. He had runs with papers hadn't gone at all.
You play the second turn of combat because I really lost the track of what is happening.
Okay, here's what. Okay.
Anyway, I will not talk. Do keep your pace. I will not.
Yep.
Keep your pace. I will not cut you off again.
Yeah, let's just come on. Just try to.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just try to get through this without saying.
So
like,
I'm gonna burn rage.
I may
Attack him.
I may just put a moratorium on rules lawyering just because it turns the whole game into a real drag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a 5 in rage. Let's go ahead and spend 3 rage.
Mm-hmm.
To make multiple attacks. That's what I want the actions to be.
Uh-huh.
So that's a total of 3 attacks. One normal, or 4 attacks. My 1 normal plus my 3. And what's the difficulty to hit him? I'm just hitting. I'm not hitting a specific body part.
Well, if you're just trying to attack him, then I think it's fair to say it'd be a default difficulty.
It's a 6.
And you have and
okay.
Yep, and you're rolling with -2 die because Snarl the Predator was used on you.
So this is, I guess we roll to see how many times I hit him. Then we roll the strength and whatever it is to see how much damage I do.
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll start to see how many hits you get.
Everybody has been waiting for this fight, Rose. My friends at work are wanting to watch this shit. Like, trust me. I've been hearing about this for a month now.
All right, so okay, all right, so how much? Okay, so what am I rolling to see? What am I? What's the die?
So roll 4 dice at difficulty 6.
All right.
See how
You
many
have two
bullets
successes.
actually land.
2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes. So now roll 5 plus 2, or 5 plus 3. Sorry, my weapon's 3. So 5 plus 3.
Yeah, but you're
7, 8. So roll 8 dice.
-2.
-2, so it's a 6.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
then roll.
6. Oh, good news! You have 3 successes.
So you take how many points of damage is that? Bard, remind me again, how much damage is dealt each time I land damage?
It's strength +3, we decided.
Strength +3. So and runs with papers has
Hit him 3 times, correct? Brett.
strength plus. Okay, strength +3. Your strength. I'm sorry. Your strength is what again?
5.
Okay, so 5. So that's 8 die. Difficulty 6. 6 successes.
So I hit him 6 times, or I did 6 points of damage to him then.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did 6 points of damage to him. So one more hit and he's out. So Ivar decides to show throat.
All right. I'll let him yield honorably. And I say, Ivar, You are worthy to guard our Kirin. You stood up to me, and you were not afraid, and you did not cower or run. You only yielded when necessary to preserve your life.
I am a
So you could
Fenrir's blood.
thus
I am a Fenris's blood. I do not know any such. I do not know words like fear or cower or retreat.
you would only yield to save the pack.
Yes,
Not pussy.
pack is what. Of course, I am not. Fenrir we are mighty warriors, but we're not suicidal. We'll happily give our lives in service to Gaia, but we won't throw them away needlessly.
Excellent.
And you, runs of papers. You have shown me that Bonars are not a weak tribe. You may not have been as strong enough to be Fenrir. But your strength comes in your determination. You refuse to die.
Awesome scene.
Yeah, that took hours of figuring out what the
I know. So now Trish is my battle maiden. Does Athenia agree to become our Kirin warder?
someone turned this into a meme that like an opponent is just standing there while everybody's reading the rules and arguing with each other over what's going on.
I'm making a note. You make a note of that for me, Clay. Put that in the DM. I'll figure out some way to make that soon.
Oh, I'll do it
Much
myself.
better to hit
Actually.
shit.
Yeah, make a note of that. All right, see ya. All right.
So, I'm guessing Ibar's agreed to become our Kirin warder, correct?
He's the Karen Warden.
Okay.
He goes off to heal his wounds, and he is, right? But he walks away with newfound respect for runs with papers.
That's awesome. Woo!
He respects him as a fellow full moon and as a fellow full moon and a warrior.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I guess with that out of the way, the only thing left to do is to do Trish and Lex's thing.
Finally.
Yay!
And is it?
Brett, I will not have anything to do with tonight's session, will I?
That's a good point. We need to give calls. We do need to give calls something to do. We do need. What was it? What was it?
I remember something that
I had something
recommended.
for him, and then I lost it.
I think I know something. So if you guys remember, like pretty much like right before I showed up.
Yeah. What was it
Right
doing?
before I showed up, Jack had like mated with some lupus kinfolk and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then like between last session and this one, he posted a picture of like what's clearly a hispo werewolf and stuff. And
it's that
really
thing
Red
from
Talon.
Okay.
And that could be his kid. And then runs with papers. Or if Jack weren't leaving immediately, it could be a thing with Culls the Herd and Jack.
But it wasn't his wife. Let's say that it was a different.
Yeah, it's a bastard. As far as like
It's the
girlfriends
wolf.
would be considered, but it's still like I'm saying like it's a potential you have a kid thing because I saw like the silvery white fur and the red. I'm like,
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, you remember that wolf you mounted?
Oh yes,
Red Talon's kid.
Yes. This is what
in my,
this
in my,
is gonna happen.
in my wild shenanigans.
So everybody for the rules congregation. It's been a while since I played, and also played a full game. So
I told Raz this and stuff while that combat was going, but I have two characters with the brawl specialization of precise, and they're both in Bard's games that he's running. And now that because Bard has been corrected, just like all of us with the whole, the head can soak damage still thing,
Mhm.
which is fine. That's the proper rule, so we should use it. But now, in Bard's game, when we encounter a worm-tainted bear that can heal 30 plus damage a round because of the worm taint healing it so that it can't die, and then on top of that, it can have armor to add soak
Worm
dice
hide.
of like 20, 30, 40 and stuff so that we just can't hit it. I can't say, okay, precise dex specialization, no increase in difficulty, headshot till it's dead. I can't
Dude,
do that anymore. I
this
can't
is not
make
the normal
combat
thing,
go
'cause,
from the worst possible scenario where we could never win because Bard's cheating, because that's a fact there, to salvage it so that we can just continue a session. I can't do that anymore. I have two characters in
I'm not
Bard
cheating.
game.
It was a river tainted spirit that was surrounded the bear in a giant bubble of water.
Right, and that was causing it to have armor, and I was ignoring the armor by saying that because we at the time thought that the head couldn't so
I am
aggravate it.
complete- I'll be honest, guys. I'm now completely lost because I did not watch
Doesn't
it.
matter. It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that because of this correct rule, like learning the correct rule here, there are two games that in any combat where there is something that just is stacking armor, there's no way to get around it.
All right.
No,
Okay. Okay. Then. That was easy. All right. Okay. But yeah, the thing with the wolf, that's definitely gonna. I think that's a shoe that definitely needs to drop. We should RP that.
Cool.
Yeah. Which be interest. This would be interesting. So yeah, calls his females hat. So yeah, we'll have Lex and Trish walk off to go on their thing, but first we'll get through calls and Jack,
Nice.
and calls his females had her litter.
Oh yes, puppies. I'm still
Congratulations
one of your
on
puppies.
congratulations on your puppies.
Yes.
Thank you. Woo.
Although-
Okay, I'm taking my puppies. I want Tris with me. The thing is that I need Tris.
Oh,
Yes.
Tris can use Master of Fire. Sorry, can use Create Element.
great element for
Yes,
what?
I can.
What for what? What can she do with it?
I want to make a ritual.
To do what?
I mean, yeah, stop us
want
before
to
we
make it-
leave on our technically against the litany that we're not telling you that we're doing date.
I need Trish to aid me with a ritual.
Okay. Yeah, just ask her in character then.
Yes. How does her flying rat? I need your assistance.
With what, Coles?
I just became a father.
I can't give you.
God.
And I'm so happy for that. And I want you to help me.
Okay.
Oh, you need Trish to play.
I want you to be the nurse.
You need Trish to play midwife. You got
I will need it.
You're
That's what-
okay. You guys might not know this about Trish, but she has zero medicine knowledge. She would be a
I
terrible
got
midwife.
medicine. I got free medicine.
I will need you to create to call the spirit of the flame
Oh,
Wait,
That's all
can,
she-
to mark my cubs.
can Lexington help because he's got free medicine?
oh, that might actually be a good
You
idea.
need medicine to create a fire.
Well, no, he's talking about wait. You don't need to do the
So what
delivery.
exactly? Okay, so what do you need me to do? Because we might be a little bit confused.
I need you to summon the spirit of the flame
For what, Coles?
in order to mark my cubs with the marks of Gaia.
You have to brand them.
To mark them from them.
Are you sure, Coles? That that could cause irreparable damage.
Behold, come and see.
All right. Just Trish follows, because I mean, if she accidentally tortures one of your kids alive, it's your own damn fault.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna have. Just to be safe, we're not. I'm not gonna. Just to be on the safe side, we'll just role play it instead of rolling.
Well,
Yes.
I need to see if I succeed at creating elements.
Oh right.
Wait, so wait, could I just like I'm just saying if I'm involved, it's like could I just like help with the delivery while Trish summons the spirit?
I don't think wolves need I don't think wolves need the delivery for that.
Oh, okay, okay.
They can just do it themselves.
All right, it'd be like okay, I'll wait.
Good. All right, so I have spent a gnosis, and we'll have to make a gnosis roll.
Yep.
But just tell me when we've actually gotten to the cubs, because then I was pointing, I guess, shoot.
Here it is. Okay, we are going to the cups. I gather branches, and I gather my cubs close to the branches. They are like, and I take them all with great care and tender.
All right. So Trish like takes her hand and I guess human torch style like snaps her fingers. All right, I got a 9, which is enough for 1 success. So what I am doing to these cubs when I brand them with, I guess, the red talon marks, because they're red talon kinfolk,
Okay.
I will be doing 1 unsoakable aggravated damage as per rules of the gift.
Wait a minute, you don't know what I want to do.
Okay, well, I have fire. Like basically, you could think of it
Okay,
like,
have fire,
like
okay.
a blowtorch. Like I'm ready.
Now I piss on the floor, on the ground, and gather the mud.
Okay.
Then I take with my mouth a branch and mix it with it in order to make ash and soil
Okay.
with fire still burning.
Yeah. So basically, once everything's set up, you just like give her a nod, and then she'll just point her finger, and literally just fire will appear.
And then I ask Trish, do you have piss or saliva or spit?
I can. Well, how much? Like, not really knowing how much he needs. Just
Enough.
Creates element. She's gonna create water.
No water.
No water. Okay, never mind then.
From your body.
Yeah, you need to just spit.
Or
yeah,
piss.
She'll spit then. Because I could like.
You see that I'm trying to make a mixture with ash and.
Yeah, just what is that? Yeah, I'm getting that. Is this something talents do, Roz?
This is a ritual, actually. The baptism of fire.
Ah.
Okay. Cool.
What moon we have?
What was our last moon? I think our last moon was like what? You know what? I'll just go with whatever the moon phase is tonight because I don't remember what our last moon was.
I am keeping a track of it. Wait a minute. Where are you? Here you are. Here you are.
Yes.
I was holding a track of it.
Our current moon phase is a waxing crescent. Just in case anyone knows. In case anyone's curious.
I opened the wrong character sheet. Lol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. I'll be back.
Okay. Why don't we just go with what we've got currently, just for simplicity's sake?
If you want, because I keep track of the moon because I'm using it on my rituals, and I'm
So that's-
counting the times I'm using my rites in order to gain the benefits.
So in other words, that could have. In other words, whatever
It
the moon.
was the last time it was second waning moon, gibbous moon.
And
second
assuming
night.
that, and let's assume that at least a week has gone by in game time.
If a week has gone by a game time, I have a benefit from one of my rituals. And it is second, third, waning, gibbous. Yes, it's crescent moon. First,
Right.
first waning. It's let's say that is the first night. First waning crescent moon. Okay. Keep the track on our current leader's character sheet if you want.
You know what? I'll set up a channel for that.
Okay, let's say that I have actually gained the benefits from my rituals.
All right. So what's
what?
so what would you so what do you gain from that then?
Wait a minute. I will tell you later because I want to finish with this ritual first. Okay, so I make something like a paste, then I take fire, another branch from the flame, and put it on the top of this paste so it may smoke. Then I turn to Krinos, take one by one my cubs, put my claws on the smoking ash and the soil and mixed with fluids, and make a spirit mark on its forehead. I do it.
By the way, Roz, I just set up a moon phase channel so that way we can keep track.
Okay. And I make marks, the spirit mark of it. And every time I make the mark, if you tell me I succeed the ritual, it's flashing for a while because a spirit is bonded in my leader. It's a fetch spirit. It's a faint fetch spirit that is marked on my cubs. Which means that when the time comes for one of my cubs to fall into its first rage, to its first change, the spirit will summon one of my packmates or me who is closer.
Okay.
There is a chance that because I'm a red talon, to summon a red talon that is close.
And in this case, it was Trish.
Yeah. You had Trish make the fire.
Yes.
But if so, what you're basically saying is, if my cubs are in danger, it will summon the closest member of my pack or other friendly to me Garu, such as other red talons from my sept, to defend my pups.
So I look up at the sky and I notice that my cub will be a third if they fall in the rage. Because they were born under the crescent moon. Thirds with Ragaba's father. Nice. And I return my litter to their mother's den.
Okay. All right then. So, okay, you did that.
Apart from that, if I take experience points for the session,
Oh yeah. Well, everyone's gonna walk away with 3 XP for this.
Okay, I just want to make prior a role playing because I wanted to make to learn a gift, and because it's from Griffin, an avatar of Griffin, I would like to role play that, but it's most likely a solo thing to do.
All right. So then we'll have to do that. So then we'll have to probably do that in our next session.
Yes.
So then we got Roz. We got Calls' thing taken care of then.
Yep. Like a hub.
All right then. Now, we'll have. Okay, so Trish, how about you say? Well,
Then I return to Trish and say, "Told you you should trust me."
Not that I don't trust you, is that I was wondering why you would, you know.
and so, I'm gonna just since these are newborn wolf pups, I gotta is Trish kind of overcome with cute because they're newborns. They're gonna be they don't look they're going to look all squishy and stuff.
Yes, they are.
Come on, what just
Yeah,
Yes.
I would be very overcome with cute, to say the least. Just like, this
Mhm.
is the best.
Hmm. I
And
mean, they're
you
not
do
Ted,
smell
but,
like a wolf.
yeah. I mean, they're not Ted, but they're adorable.
They're not normal. They're not like just dogs in general. But I'm just like, oh my god, the cuteness. It will never end, basically. And then I'm like, okay, I got it. Basically, she's just gonna politely excuse herself because she's like, if I don't leave, I will steal them from you.
Well, before anyone goes anywhere or
Yeah, it's
leaves
probably when you would show up.
leaves the sept.
Yeah.
Where is Lexington? Where's my friend? Where is everyone?
I'll
Oh,
be-
there is everyone.
Where's my mate?
Good. All right. I have come back as a respectable guru of rank 3. I have passed the trials of the Silver Fang. And, yes, it was glorious, I must say that. But it seems that the spirit of the Falcon has called me home to my homelands. It is asking me to return back to Scotland to face the spiral dancers of the north. The howlers are running, rampaging again in Scotland. And a lot of issues are going on up there. And they need my skills and expertise to help them out.
Oh, with
So-
you there, the war will be over within a day.
Indeed. But since I am going, I shall announce the new alpha of this pack. Rungs of Paper, since you are my second in command and a respectable and honorable
Trish raises her
Garo,
hand.
yes.
When Culls the Herd and Runs with Papers became rank 2, you were no longer alpha. They
got to rank
themselves
3.
decide who is
You got to
alpha.
rank-
You may be rank 3 right now, but you're leaving, so
Like I say,
you
That's
can't decide who's
semantics.
alpha.
That's
They have to.
semantics. It's
we-
semantics at that point. Semantics at this point, Dylan.
I know, but that is a Garu. That is like a rule of the Garu. It's you aren't our alpha because you were rank 1 while other members of your pack became rank 2. They are above you. How can they be above you while you are alpha? You know.
Yes, but I am rank 3 and
He got to rank 3. Okay. Can we just
yes.
can we just go with run with that, please? I don't.
Anyway, I don't want to get into debate about it all. But
So we
yes,
wouldn't-
anyway, Lexington, since you are the lore and the litany of this pack and the Philodox, I want you to hear my voice and hear it clear as snow. From now on, Rungs of Paper, who is second in command, shall be in a new alpha, and he shall be respected and honored as one. Listen to his voice and listen to it well. And Jack goes up to him and gives him a treat, like a sort of his book, his actual personal civil records book to the alpha. I said, "Here, take this, Rungs of Paper. This is the recordings of all the renown and all the glory acts that your pack has done and has achieved throughout the months and weeks that we have been together. Take these drawings and keep them with you. You may do whatever you wish with them. If you wish to destroy them, that's up to you. But they are yours to keep and yours to do whatever you wish with them. So, with that, I bow. He bows. And, he picks up his bag. And, I shall go now with my wife and my children to England to help.
To Britain. To Britain.
Yes, to Britain. To Britain to help. To help the courageous Fianna. To help the courageous Fianna with their problems with the White Howlers in Scotland. So, good day to you all, and good luck with whatever task you have. And Jack goes around shaking everyone's hand if they wish to shake it. And he will gently scratch behind the ear of the Red Talent, because no doubt he can't shake his paw, so he will give the Red Talent a good scratch behind the ear as a respect, I guess, or something.
I became a daddy. I am a daddy.
Yes, yes, you are.
I'm rolling and I showing my belly and I make a belly dance on the floor.
But yes, for those who wish to know, my Fianna cousin will be coming here, and hopefully you will accept her and respect her like you did with me. If you wish to find her, you can find her in the pub. Because that's where all Fiannas hang out in. But anyway, this is where you can find her. Good day and good morrow. And once again, Jack does a final bow, picks up his bag, and salutes everyone and walks off into the distance.
Runs watches him going.
What
What was the reason he gave for leaving?
He became rank 3, I guess.
Yes, I come rank 3, and I had to deal with the black spell dancers in Scotland.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, there's actually a bar in Seattle that's literally called Finn McCool's. So that's probably where we'll find Jack's replacement.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. So, adios, Jack. Now can we do Lexington and Trish's date?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. I guess you can whisper in. I guess it's like since you whisper into Trish's ear and say, "Okay, do you want to get out of here?"
Yeah. It's like, you want to go now?
Yes, please, thank you. Save me.
It's like as we're walking, I told Trish, it's like, man, things are moving at a dial of 11. I mean, Jack's leaving. Cole's is a father.
Runs with papers is our alpha now.
Yeah, runs with runs with papers are alpha. Like, jeez. Yeah, that's why you all came. Screw runs and everybody all night going for a date. Hawkstar.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else sounds kind of choked up here?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not even a big deal.
Rose was
With
only
tears
worried
in
about Jack
eyes.
taking the Marauder with him.
Take the truck.
We have the car. We have the car.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Trish, ever since I, in character, found out that thing exists. Like,
Okay.
she has wanted to.
All right, so you got the
drive that
option
thing
between
so
the car.
hard. So we're taking a Marauder to the
between that 80s car
like,
we
movies or whatever.
You got the option between that. You know what? I'll just say you have the option between that Camaro from the 70s or the Marauder.
We're taking the Marauder.
All right. Yeah.
I
Taking the
wanted to
Marauder.
drive that thing so hard.
We're gonna take the Marauder and scare everybody.
Gonna go to the movies or something and just chill.
Or just hang out on the boardwalk. That's enough. Or hang out at this. You probably got cash for the Space Needle.
Trish certainly doesn't.
Oh yeah.
We actually-
Okay, though. Well, there's the boardwalk.
Yeah. Claylix and I actually thought about this and stuff and was like, yeah, I think the best thing would probably be like walking everywhere that we can. Because what we originally were going to do was like assume that this was happening during combat and stuff, which is super not what happened. So the original idea was walk everywhere because that way scene breaks can be a thing, and go to the park in the movies, and that'd be great. You know, but since that's not the case with scene breaks,
yeah,
they can pick the Marauder and things.
Yeah, but I was gonna say is like it's kind of walking around is like the only way you get around Seattle.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Walking is about the only way you can get around Seattle because the public transportation system's terrible.
It's garbage.
Yeah. Jersey has better public transportation.
Well, the New Jersey Transit is fucking. You really want to put your character in already? Like,
well, how about we'll do it next session. We'll do it next session, Bard.
Okay, so so what I was saying real quick was like, yeah, the New Jersey transit system is garbage.
Oh man, they poured city council up in Seattle. They poured millions into the public transport system. They're trying to get people to quit using cars there. They keep pouring millions of dollars into it, and they still can't get it to work. There was an article I came across, and it compared Seattle's transport system to London's, and London's always runs on time.
Well, let's see.
That's what it said. Bard, can you confirm that? Do the trains always run on time?
Yes, it does. He said yes, it does.
Yep. Yes. And they probably spend far less, comparatively speaking. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But holy hell! You guys that city council is wasting money on a transportation system that doesn't even work right.
Lol XD.
So about the only way you get around, and the bike lanes they set aside, those can get crowded. Don't bother trying to drive around. So the only way you get around Seattle at all is to walk. Okay, enough of me ranting.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get in. See, obviously, you guys probably find a parking lot to leave the Marauder in.
Yep.
So where do you first want to go?
Let's see. I feel like to Trish, feel like so movies first, right, and then the park.
Mm-hmm. Trish nods, and
let's see what movies are up.
First day awkwardness because she's like, "Do I hold his hand? Do I just not? What do I do?"
But I'm gonna check out to see which movies are out right now.
Well, there's Mission Impossible Fallout, The Equalizer 2.
We made a funny joke, or I thought it was funny, but like they go see Shape of Water because it's something Trish hasn't seen. She's like, I haven't seen this. I have no idea what it's about. And
I was gonna say the ones we got up right
know exactly what that is, and it's literally like one of the biggest jokes out of that movie was just like, there's fish sex, and I'm like, that'd be hilarious. First day, just accidentally the most awkward situation because they're supposed to be bad at this.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, I've narrowed it down to 3 options: The Meg, Christopher Robin, and Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh, that's a toughie. I was gonna say Slender Man too.
Oh, I forgot about Slender Man. I forgot about the one.
Dude, Christopher Robin sounds great, honestly.
Okay, I'd be like, okay, I'll watch it too. I haven't seen that since I was a kid. I've actually
Winnie the
true
Pooh.
story. I do have a Winnie the Pooh costume, but like that's like when I was a kid.
See so you get to see live action Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
That is freaking adorable.
Christopher Robin starring Ewan McGregor.
Hello there. And then you just see a whole bunch of memes of old Star Wars prequel memes of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi with, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh as General Grievous.
Grievous with Winnie the Pooh's head on it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing one of those on Twitter. Yeah. So I guess you guys go through the movie. What did you think?
Let's see. Well, during it, I was really happy to it. It was genuine. It was nice. I did the sly, the first date sly move where you put your arm over the girl's back. That's what I did.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah. Just yawn and be like, It's like, oh wait, but what's Trish's opinion on it?
Smooth, man. She says.
Oh man.
She says that, and in the darkness of the theater, she goes into Hamid form so that she's just smaller and stuff in general.
Yeah.
I think, and then while they're watching it, she just leans on him.
I got Brett's comment. I love David. All right, so we're gonna walk to the park.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I guess on the way you pass by the Pike Place Fish Market, which, by the way, they toss fish around on like footballs in there. It's pretty wild.
That's almost hilarious.
Yeah, it's like I can totally see that now. Yeah, so cute. Yeah, it is so cute.
Yeah. All right, so I guess go through the park.
Yeah, it's like we just like I asked Trish, it's like, do you want to hold my hand or do you just want to walk around together?
Trish grabs his hand.
I was like, whoa. It's like, okay, well.
Are we about to have some Metis Cubs?
Nah.
No.
It's
like,
first date.
My God, dude. Like, we said, like, that's a first date thing. No banging, no crazy stuff. Just the first time date.
Yeah. Although to be fair, Trish did let a total stranger bang her.
Yeah, I was like, she was 15. She was 15. She's like a lot of crazy shit going on.
Yeah, I had a lot of crazy things going on.
Exactly. Okay.
For the record, I know I gotta say this. I gotta say this just so we have this on record because I accidentally deleted this. That guy was 17.
Yeah.
The guy she lost her virginity to was 17. Okay, so there was no creepy statutory
pedophilia.
It was only bestiality.
Basically.
What was it? He was a changeling. He was a satyr.
Yeah. Do we see anything while we're at the park or no? Just casual.
I guess depending on what time of day, you probably just see like parents with kids or people walking dogs.
Yeah.
One of them might have a pug.
No. It's like, oh no.
No, it's because Trish has a weakness for pugs.
Oh yeah, Trish has a weakness for pugs. Everybody else wants to kill the pug.
Yeah.
You look away for 2 minutes, and you hear like a wet like.
I think you could go bar. You know,
like
you can leave. You can leave.
And now there's an unconscious woman, and Trish has a pug now. Like Lexington looks away for two seconds, and Trish has left, knocked that person out, and taken their bug.
Yeah, it's like, what do you
And then she comes back. It just looks at you. What?
He's just giving her that. Just giving her that stare. Why? What are you doing? What are you? He's just looking at her like, what are you doing?
Look at the wrinkles.
Oh wait, what just happened with the pug?
I knocked some random person out, took their pug, and now I have it.
You're a dog napper.
I dog napped.
Yeah, I mean, but now at this point, it's like it probably moved on. So you know.
No, this is part of the thing. Just
are you just wait? Are you? You've already got. Are you just gonna build like a whole thing?
I will build an army of cute puppos,
and then like attack everybody with it. Attack my pets.
Yep.
Just like grab like 2 pugs and then just throw them at a guy, and he's like, "They're too cute, so I can't. They're too cute that I can't attack them."
She like in her defense, she's like, I felt like Teddy needed a friend.
Considering that you're gonna have so many pugs. This is really hard for me to resist, guys, because everyone knows how much of a Count Dankula fanboy I am. An army of, because now I'm picturing Trish in like full SS uniform, commanding an army of Nazi pugs.
Where do you plan?
Or like shifting to Chronos and just saying, "Go, my army!" and leading them into battle.
It's like, let's see, Hawkstar asked, where do you plan to keep them all? It's like, if I would say
live on a mountain and we have an RV.
I was gonna say like, Trish basically, says to Lexington, I need you to build something to keep all these pugs. It's like, I can't.
Yeah, it's like, hey, can you build like a big, like just a pen, please?
Yeah, it gives like the please, and be like, all right, I'll make something to keep them all in, safe and sound.
I finally finished her sheet, by the way.
Yay!
So her sheet's back.
All right, it's still though.
And I've given it to Clay.
I need fan art of that. I need SS Trish and her army of Nazi pugs.
Oh my god.
Bark, bitch.
Wow.
I need to see that.
I just hope. Good thing you're not in Good thing you're not in London, whatever, because like
UK,
like, free speech. Like what's that in that country? If we did,
we already.
Or they can't take a joke,
Like I said, we already saw how that worked out for Count Dankula, and he just did it to piss off his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Bird had left.
Well, yeah, because he said like, since I'm done here, and it's like, we'll do the character reveal tomorrow. Tomorrow, next session. Yeah, beauty and armies.
Right. I just hadn't even realized it.
I'm just thinking, let's just
think about it this way. Eventually, she's gonna get lucky enough where she grabbed a random dog that is a kinfolk because at least in games that I play, all the people that play Lupus just fuck every dog they see because making more warriors for Gaia.
Okay.
So eventually she's gonna find.
Wait, are these Gauru that are part dog then?
Yeah. Well, what happens is when you make kinfolk and it's not like, or if Gauru has a kid with someone
is that a thing? Like Gauru that are part dog?
Sort of. Okay, so how I understand it, because I could be wrong, but how I understand it is like, let's say a Hamid Garu has a kid with a non-kinfolk human, right?
Uh-huh.
That means that, from what I understand, that the child will not be guaranteed to be kinfolk, unlike when you have a kid with a kinfolk. There is a chance of kinfolk, and then on top of that, if they're a kinfolk, they might be Garu later on in life. So,
which I guarantee you is very rare.
which all those stars aligning would be very rare, yes. But in the games that I play that have like 2 or 3 Lupus characters in them, one of which is Bart's games, that they just kind of go, okay, it's nighttime and we don't have to do anything because the search is basically over. I'm gonna go fuck every dog I see, every female dog I see, because they're going to have kids, and those pups might be kinfolk, if they can't find kinfolk wolves, depending on what the area they're in, they just settle for what they get, which will be normal ass dogs.
Guys,
Or even normal ass wolves for that matter.
Roz, Forrest, is that like even possible? Can you like make kinfolk with dogs?
Okay, here's how this works.
No, dogs.
No?
This is how this works. They do not carry the gene, but if that kinfolk is a wolf, they can produce cubs, but they will not have the gene.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a gene per se, as I understand it.
Kinfolk have the gene, it's recessive.
Yeah.
But they will produce normal cubs. They will
Gotcha.
produce.
So if a Lupus Garu was to mount a dog, it would just produce dog wolf.
Yes.
Dogs.
Wolf dogs.
And it would not produce kinfolk at all.
Just plain wolf dogs.
But bone gnawers are notorious, period, no matter what breed they are, for mating with dogs. It's just a bone gnawer knack, you know? They do it.
They don't give a shit at what they find.
But only the lupus and lupus kinfolk or Garu are close enough genetically to mate with that dog and produce offspring.
Can't be a hominid lupus.
No.
But a lupus and a normal dog could maybe make kinfolk, and by extension Garu.
Yeah, no, I think what Forrest said is even if a lupus has mates with a dog, it's just gonna make normal ass wolf dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I guess dogs just don't have. I guess dogs are just somehow cut off from Gaia or something.
A little bit.
Yeah. They're not.
Because they're too domesticated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like the big thing.
Imagine that though. Imagine if Ogaru came from was like part dog though.
That'd be funny as hell.
Like because now I'm just picturing Balto.
Sorry, yawning. I'm kind of just picturing a Garu who even like Garu that have the docile trait or flaw because they're partly domesticated.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like the maybe it's like the wolf from 40K where they're as the face of pugs or something. And then again, that was Zinch saying that, and if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, so let's not even take that seriously. That's
I got to actually use create element in game.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm very happy.
By the way, that's actually a thing with the space wolves. Like if there's like a flaw in their gene seed that can turn them into like man-wolf hybrids.
Cool. Anyway, so yeah, Trish now is just holding this pug and petting it in one arm while she like holds Lexington's hand and stuff. And I have animal kinship and stuff, so I have the ability to keep this dog calm and like me.
Oh wait! Actually, before I forget, the second pug. Did you just knock out that?
Yeah, I knocked out its owner and just took him.
So she just committed battery and entering a.
She broke You have broken the law.
Hold up!
I don't care. This is a nice pug.
Just like look at it. It's all striped like a tiger. I'm gonna name it Mud. Just thinks of like the dumbest names for animals because she's too innocently in love with their cuteness and also
like,
just isn't good at naming things.
Imagine afterwards be like, all right, let's go, and then like I'm the one that goes ahead, but I kind of hold still hold Trish's hand while we move.
Trish is with Lexington just all calm and shit because she knocked out the owner, so who gives a shit? She just
Yeah,
took him.
I would say at this would you say at this point now Lexington's kind of leading Trish by the hand?
That's what I just said. It's like I'm leading by the hand because
Yeah, but not. I
let's
don't
go,
think it's
go.
in any rush or anything because they have no reason to.
Only just get to a certain area of the park where they won't suspect anything.
Or you could just run to the board, or you could just run to the boardwalk. Very scenic, and I think there's a Ferris wheel.
Ooh.
All right, so okay, we'll rush there.
So we went to the movies. We spent time in the park, and now we're heading to the boardwalk.
Yeah, the climactic finale, and not that climactic. If you,
Yeah. Hogstar, you're not allowed to roll 30 for this.
Depends. What happens later? Because because being real, if Lexington and Trish have a relationship that stays strong, eventually something's gonna happen.
yeah,
So maybe not a rule 3 or 4, but definitely like sweet looking hugs and stuff.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, just I guess you're riding on a Ferris wheel with a pug.
Yes.
Yeah.
They try to lead me in. They like I can totally see them not wanting to, but then I just look at them with a death stare because that's specifically my intimidation specialization. So.
Oh wait, on me?
No, like I could totally see like the owner of or whoever's running the Ferris wheel was like, "You can't have your dog here," and then they just stare at it for 2 seconds and scare the shit out of them.
I feel like it's like yeah. If I said after like we're on the Ferris wheel, I'll be like, I could have paid him or done persuaded him to look the other way.
Yeah, but mine was faster. She says that like leaning into him, and the pug just like, "This is my life now."
Yeah, it's like
One of their laughs.
gives her the look of like true. I'm not disagreeing on that.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing is like Trish and Lexington watching, depending on the time of day, I guess, just cloud gazing or like watching the sunset or something while they're on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah. We'll just say it's a more we'll say it's a clear day in Seattle, which is rare. So you get a picturesque sunset.
5, you do the rest, buddy. 4, 3. Wait, if anyone gets that reference, you deserve a brownie. Wait, anyone know the reference?
I do not actually.
I probably do. I didn't hear you quite enough.
That was SpongeBob with the bomb.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. You were a little too quiet, so I didn't hear you. But I totally get it now.
Yeah.
Wait, that was SpongeBob? I don't remember that.
Dying for pie.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
Dying for pie. Hey, Trish is a forward girl, but not that forward. Jokes.
Yeah.
My buddy at work, my buddy Josh will often quote that episode. Like he'll just randomly say, "You, me, and this brick wall you built between us."
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good quote for just any.
I just like I keep seeing so many Trump jokes over that.
Oh no! Too real. Too real.
Yeah. Of course I've also seen dank memes of it, which I don't want to say because it's too crazy, but holy shit.
Yeah. So the full image I see is them watching the sunset and stuff in the Ferris wheel. They've got this because the fur color that I mentioned is a real thing that pugs can have. Mine doesn't have it because Pepper is all black, but
he's a mix. He's not
like pugs that have one black pug parent will look like tigers and stuff. It's really cool.
Really?
Yeah. because their fur more or less become like a brindle pug and a black pug make more or less a striped offspring, or at least have the chance to, because the fur color could be different, but it's possible.
Wait, is it kind of windy?
I don't know. That's up to Brett.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that's a Brett.
At a certain
That was the Windy
elevation, you
City.
can probably feel a. Well, it's the boardwalk, so you're right by the water. So there's always going to be a sea breeze, and at a certain elevation, it's probably going to feel stronger.
Yeah.
And we are in a Ferris wheel, so it would probably be moderate.
Yeah. Let's see. Lexington. Puts down his hood and his hat, and it's like, he closes his eyes in like a relief, like with the wind blowing through his hair, and be like, this was nice.
So did you like Jack? I mean, he's gone now, so I mean, who cares what we say, right? But
he was okay. I'm still not gonna forgive him for that brownie thing, though.
same. I put work into those, damn it.
Yeah, they were delicious, by the way.
You ate the whole tray. I don't like Garu healing and all that, but like I'm still impressed that you didn't die.
I smoked pot before, so I'm used to it.
Smoking pot once or twice and eating an entire tray. Those aren't the same. Those aren't the same.
Well, I'm
insert
not
a pet name that sounds dumb but is cute because it's dumb, because she can't, because like I was saying, she's bad at naming things.
Yeah, I'm not. It's like I'm not exactly human, so I guess I'm lucky.
Hey, just had an idea. I'm gonna text you something, Dylan.
Okay.
Oh, da.
I do remember that, especially now.
Yep.
God damn it.
You just could bring that. What? Could we bring that up, maybe?
Your mom is literally going to hate everything I do with you ever. She called me a tramp to our faces.
Yeah, she it's if we're going to make this work, and if we do get in a relationship, yeah, mom's not going to be happy about it.
I mean, she also told me to keep you safe under. She basically told me to keep you safe under any circumstance. So
Yeah.
she might not like a possible like a relationship, but it's good. It's kind of the best way to do that other thing she told me to do.
I'm just hoping again, if we do stay together, I just hope it's not like I go into a situation like my mother says where I have to abandon my own family just to protect them. Well, considering we can watch each other's backs.
And I've already told you that I think that's complete bullshit.
Yeah, I'm still kind of iffy on that topic, but she made up her mind, but I still haven't made up mine.
Oh, so she might have a point.
That also might happen, yes.
Wait, she has a point. Well, okay, yeah, because if she stayed, I probably would have died, but still, I'm 20 years old, all right?
There's technically the chance that I could start fighting your mom.
Get a boxing ring going on, get 20s. Get some 20s
All
going,
right.
rolling down the beds.
Trish, while they were saying that and stuff, Trish leans into Lexington and basically is just snuggling up to him because the breeze is a little chilly, and even if she wanted to go into Galabro and stuff, she wouldn't have the fur. So she's like, "You're warm. Come here," you know.
Yeah, it's like again, it's like
It's been fun, but I have to go to work.
okay.
You have okay time at work, bro.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
try.
Thanks for showing up. Thanks for
Everybody
showing
have
up for
fun.
us. Thanks for showing up for us.
How many experience do we get?
3 XP. I'll post in the renounce channel.
Is this for
I was
everybody?
gonna ask how much renown I get for winning the fight.
I'm in the reward. I'll post in the rewards channel right now.
Okay.
So everyone can look. Just so everyone can reference it later.
All right.
Alrighty, bye then, guys.
All
Bye.
right. Glad to have you back, man.
Good luck on the alpha roll. All right. So
Basically, what Trish is doing with Lexington right now is just snuggling because it's a little cold.
yeah.
How's this compared to the time she rode a bus from Spokane?
It's a lot better.
It's actually it's like Lexi does the gentleman thing and like take off his hoodie and then like puts it around Trisha's shoulders and head. It's like, here, if you're cold, you can take mine.
Brett,
Yep.
question.
Too.
We'll spend the experience points now, and if you want, we can make the role playing later on the next session.
Yeah, sure. We get that's fine. That's perfect. That's perfect because like at this point it's just Trish and Lexington.
Okay. I will see you later.
All right, see you, man.
Cheers.
Yep, you too, buddy.
Good. Now that they can't make fun of us, mount.
But yeah, Brett, it's like later, real quick, it's like you did like these descriptions if you ever made your own setting kind of thing. It's like you should I want to see like your opinion on Lexington.
Yeah, okay, if I off the top of my head. What? Off the top of my head, probably something to the effect of saying Lexington is the PAC's ex problem solver. He doesn't, though he's not the guy he doesn't concern himself with problems of philosophy. He solves practical problems.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. It's true.
When the PAC needs a specific gadget built, Lexington's the guy who does. Lexington pulls it off. He's loyal to his pack mates. Sometimes loyal to a fault, but it'll stick behind them no matter what.
Okay. All right, so it's like, okay, so what's Trish's reaction with Lexington putting the hoodie over her head and shoulders? Dylan?
Her reaction pretty much is like she basically goes, okay, you gave me this, so she puts it on because it's already got some body heat to it, and it's a little, and like I said, it's a little chilly and things, but then she like looks at you. So then I don't know how cramped the
hoodie is.
Not the hoodie. Like the hoodie might not be a perfect fit, but I mean, like I don't know how cramped the Ferris wheel is.
I think it's a gondola, ain't it? I mean, like the part you sit in, that's called a gondola, ain't it?
There are some Ferris wheels. I've been in one where it's like kind of a cage inside, and you're like fully enclosed, and it can look really, really cool because they're made out of like really hard like plexiglass stuff, so that you're able to just kind of sit there and just you have the ability to basically look in any direction you want, whether it's up, down, every other direction.
Yeah, so like actually, well, if it's just like basically a custom Ferris wheel, like Brett can say, oh, it's big or small or whatever, or if it's a real Ferris wheel.
Basically, what I'm saying is like, if there is room for it, what Trish is gonna do is since she's like, okay, Lexington just gave me his coat, I don't want him to be cold.
Yeah, Lexington is the most practical person in the pack. Yep.
And what she does, so what she's gonna do is literally just sit in Lexington's lap and or pull Lexington into hers, because then she can hug him and or he can hug her, and they can keep each other warm and stuff. Because it's so cool, so cool.
All right, so just. Is there anything else going through your guys' minds?
I think if you wanted to do the fade out now would be good. You know what I mean?
Alright. So you get
unless there is anything that there's anything that Claylix does want to do.
Yeah, I'll say to Trish at the end and be like, "You have nice shoes."
Wow, it's like that is not what I expected you to look at. You guys can decide if that's in character or not, but I guess that's probably like the best place to end it.
Yes.
With
guys,
expecting like, wow, I expected you to like look at other things. Thank you for I guess thank you? Question mark. I'm not good with relationships yet again yet.
Okay.
Guys, if you want to get a girl's attention, that's how you start. Tell her she has nice shoes. I do that all the time. Never seen it miss once.
Wow, really? Like,
well, think about it. What's the one thing women are always weak against?
Stairs. They wear those heels down. This is terrible.
I'm just saying, women love their shoes.
I mean, yeah, like Lexington can totally make some good shoes for Trish. It's like flexible, indestructible, and fashionable.
It's true. Oh, and Hawkstar just put in, had a silly idea, Gauru and Lupus going to a restaurant and going all Lady and the Tramp.
Like, yeah, we just get like Coles. We just get Coles and it basically his wife and kids, and be like, all right, okay, who ordered the Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Oh my God, that's just yeah.
I mean, if I remember correctly, you already made the roll, and one of his pups is going to be a Theurge because that's the moon. Yeah. Like you made the roll, and like he has like 5 pups, and one of them is Gauru.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, this is pretty much a good spot to end on, and next session is going to be Wednesday, same time, 9 a.m.
This Wednesday or next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, which would be let me check out my calendar.
That'd
it's Monday the 13th, so that's going to be the 22nd.
Yeah, the 22nd.
Yep. Next session. I honestly should be more specific there. Or with the dates I post in the Discord. So yeah, next session is Wednesday the 22nd, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys.
Yep.
I think, yeah, this is something that I'm gonna have to at Calyx at real quick, because this is something that I think Trish is gonna start doing with her XP.
Mm-hmm.
And he has currently pictures of my sheet. So
yeah, I saved the pictures, so I got them.
You saved the pictures, and I pinned them into the Discord, into our PMs and things. So extra safe.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna put my dots now in rituals at the moment. Maybe get to like level 2 or 3 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the Rite of Fetish craft is like level 1. So if you have a dot in rituals,
that's all you need, right?
That's all you need. I mean, you have to do RP2 and or roll to learn it, but you can learn it.
Yeah, it's like It's like if anyone probably has to go, who do you learn it from? Rituals. I would probably say Trish again.
Well, you could all. Well, I think you could learn from a third, or you could also look. Wait, Runs of Papers has Rite of Fetish.
Yeah, he does, but the reason that you said maybe Lexington should do it because it's a gift.
Oh yeah, true. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's right. And we passed up the yeah. Well, yeah, and all you need is a week's time to learn it since it's a level one right. So yeah, he could have this ready to go. We could finally get that bat made next week.
The bat is real cool and stuff. And actually, since that's the case, hold on, let me.
Yeah, so I got 2 in Rituals now.
All right. Here's what I'm thinking though. I mean, like, since we're essentially making Mick Foley's bat, the one that's.
Oh yeah, we're still live. Do we want to not be live anymore?
Oh, whoops! You're right. All right. I better hit stop broadcast. Thanks for telling me, Dylan. See you guys later.
Bye bye, everybody.
2